desperate single dads.
In the early days of man, created in the lab.
Science. A pack of wild dogs to aid us in our fight. Attack the mayor now!
We'll defy racial life. Plus the greatest project down.
A sacrifice to something planet must be made to save our phones. I'll fight that bitch in court for custody of my son.
He's 23.
Something planet, you're my golden boy. What have we done? What have we done? I murdered my only son. SomethingPlanet.com has just begun.
Something Planet was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Oh God! Oh my God! Take number one.
Something Planet Podcast, episode number 496. Welcome to it. I'm your host, John Jay, and with me are four jungle cats.
Tuna fish. Mondays, right?
There we go.
That's all Brad and Jerod know about nature is Garfield comics.
Yep. Lasagna. Gabagoo. How you
All
doing?
cats love lasagna.
No, that's not true. I know Garfield and Heathcliff.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff?
Oh, there's also Top Cat. Remember Top Cat?
Jellystone, bro.
Yep.
Been watching Jellystone?
Yeah, I think
not
Heathcliff was a Antifa.
Garfield.
He was an Antifa anarchist. I'm pretty sure.
Heathcliff
Oh,
lived
yeah.
in a
Top Cat was a
garage.
pimp. Top Cat was definitely a pimp.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
I thought
Faux show.
Heathcliff was born of a noble family, but like he was engaged.
No,
Oh, you're thinking of He-Man. That's He-Man.
Yeah, we're talking about Heathcliff.
What
the
about SWAT cats? The ones that flew that F-14?
Oh, that
Nah.
show was boring.
I was all
as
about.
fuck.
I was all
I
about
was- I-
pizza cats.
I wasn't exposed to pro-police propaganda as a
Yeah.
child. Dave.
I was. I watched Cops.
Shut up, bootlicker.
I watched Cops.
I did too,
COPS.
I mean, who's your favorite villain? Mine was Miss Demeanor. That was her name.
Oh,
Miss Demeanor.
Sounds
my,
like-
my favorite villain was
Sounds
the
like a
black guy.
burlesque. Sounds like a burlesque
I
dancer.
think
Yeah, I
his
like
name was
that.
Niggeroni.
Oh,
Wow!
don't say it.
Whoa!
No, because he was a wine
He was
connoisseur.
Italian.
He was a wine connoisseur.
He was Italian.
Gabagoo!
Gabagoo.
Negroni.
Macaroni.
I'm glad you guys are already being racist right off the top.
Can I be
of the show.
racist if
All
I'm
day.
a race?
Never
that
stop,
I'm racist
baby.
No,
against?
Never
I'm sorry.
stop.
You're not being racist.
Yeah.
You're just
Hold on.
saying racist stuff.
Hold on, guys. I
You're
read
making these white
Italians
folk
are
uncomfortable,
POC
Brad.
now, so I can't be racist. I'm exempt, baby.
I tried to tell you this the other day, and I didn't want you to bring it up on the show. It's not true, Jerod.
That's
Gabagoo.
why. Yeah. See, I like to turn PLC because if ever I'm like with like another black person, I'm like, yo, we Tupacs.
That's cute.
All right.
I like
yeah,
that.
Brad, you can say
Yeah.
it right now to me.
If you weren't being anti-racist right now, I'd throw you out of the
Do
room
it!
for that joke.
Wait, you should if I'm being.
Yeah, John's
Yeah.
being racist to POC jokes right
Wow,
now. This
bro.
is
Yeah.
this is our humor.
Wow.
I'm part of this.
Yikes.
That
Is Jerod a person of color now? Is that flying
I
with you?
mean, his name is spelled hood as fuck.
That's
It is,
true.
It is.
Like if
But
if,
he's literally almost pink. He's
if
so
you
white.
see a photo,
I mean, we should switch
Like, he
names.
does
Like
not-
he
I
should
know,
be
yeah.
Jared Jackson Walker.
if
I
you
should
saw-
be Bradley
yeah,
Spencer
if
Gilmore.
you see a photo of us and it had our names like in a newspaper, you would assume that our
Gerard,
names
yeah,
were,
you would. Oh, you would assume it
and
was
I was
Jerod
yeah.
Jackson Walker.
and
yeah.
then Bradley Spencer Gilmore. Look
Yeah.
at you.
You do
you
look like-
white Bradley
Yeah.
Spencer
you
Gilmore.
were like
ass
heir to the
bitch.
Gilmore fortune.
Yeah.
Like I know both of your parents are of Italian descent, but they didn't pass on a lot of those genes.
No,
No,
Bitch.
No, you can't cook.
no,
no.
I can cook.
You can't cook.
I
Bitch,
can cook.
toast
no,
don't
buffalo
count.
chicken dip is not cooking.
That is not cooking.
Listen,
that
first
is
of
mixing
all,
ingredients.
I cook that shit. I cook all the ingredients. I cook the chicken. And
That's it.
yeah.
That's it.
That's all that you need to cook. The
That
rest
is
is
not
like
cooking.
sauces and cheese.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's not considered cooking. A recipe that you got off the Bubba the Love Sponge website.
I didn't get it off the Bubba the Love Sponge website.
Oh, we're no longer in the Bubba Army, right?
Yeah,
we
so
say
you can make
whatever
fun of
we
him.
want.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I
Remember that
never-
one time he almost
Nah,
died?
he don't make it right.
He don't make it right.
he doesn't
Yeah.
make it right.
You think he's
Yeah.
an anti-vaxxer?
Bubba the Love Sponge.
I don't know. He was just in the hospital with
Yeah.
COVID the other week.
So 100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's in there refusing to get the shot right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so David is passing around other diseases. Hopefully he doesn't kill us right now.
Mouth-ass
Yeah,
bitch.
David got them Costa Rican
He's got that.
STDs.
He's got that dookie mouth.
Doo-doo mouth McGee over here from shit-stained McLean Lane.
No, I didn't get the poop virus.
Now you went to Costa Rica. That's why we've been. One of the reasons we've been gone for a while is David took a trip to Costa Rica.
Yep, had a work trip to Costa Rica. It was really fun. We
Did
all
you guys have to work?
Did you
a
guys?
little bit.
little
We
bit.
didn't really have a lot of time to work.
Did you guys see the
So-
orgy thing?
No,
You
unfortunately.
sure?
So what?
Yeah.
Which
Let me smell that dick.
which type of hepatitis did you get?
Hepatitis.
No,
That's what he got.
I'm vaccinated against hepatitis. So
All of them?
All of them?
All
No,
27?
not C.
A,
There's
B, and C, baby.
just A and B.
Oh, so you got C then.
No,
We'll see. We'll see.
we'll see.
Well, he'll see.
We're all COVID negative,
Uh-huh.
but half the company got
Hepatitis
norovirus.
COVID?
half the company
So
got
what is norovirus? Is that just the muddy butts?
It's like
A real
a
sloppy-
stomach bug that passes through when people don't wash their hands enough and they like get poop on them. But someone in the company was like accidentally licking. They're like, "What's this on my arm?" And then they
Oh.
like
So
try to
they
wipe
doo-doo?
it. They try to wipe it off, and then this is what I
Ew.
heard. I don't know. I didn't see this.
Oh.
And then they like wiped their finger to get it wet, and then wiped it some more, and then went to the bathroom and tried to wipe it off, and it didn't all come
Oh,
off. and
yeah.
So what you're telling me is that the orgy did happen.
Yeah.
then- yeah.
It was just
No,
a
what
really
you tell me is one of
shitty
your
orgy.
coworkers.
Well, how
got
do you think
shit
this
on?
person got shitted on?
Well, there's monkeys everywhere and iguanas.
yeah,
Oh.
there's monkeys.
It was not
Oh,
a human orgy.
So it's AIDS.
It could be. It could be. Could be AIDS.
Norovirus.
Yeah, I tell you
But
what.
24 hours later, he's like shitting and puking everywhere. So, and then now half the company is.
Has
so
hepatitis AIDS.
could be.
Yeah.
Hepatitis AIDS.
Nice.
Damn.
Well, other than that, was the trip
How-
any good?
David,
Oh,
how
the
did
trip
you
was
how
great.
did you avoid it?
I wash my hands.
He washes his hands a lot.
and I don't share stuff with people.
That's
either.
true. He is.
Both
a
of
self-
those
he's
things
a
are
selfish
very
lover.
true.
He is a very selfish
you've shared
lover.
many things with me.
Well, he'd rather not talk about that on
Yeah.
air.
The hep AIDS.
But I did get home
Most sexual
from
feelings
Costa
for me.
Rica, and
Yeah.
I licked my wife's butt. So
Ooh,
it
that's-
could have canceled each other
That's
out.
a mistake because while you were gone, we were definitely shitting on each other.
Oh yeah. Oh, you've just been
were-
preparing for poopy mouth
we
your
were
whole
moving
life.
back and
yeah.
forth.
Yeah. Yeah. Norovirus like iocane powder to you. Taking small doses.
Made one of the great
Just
blunders.
overtime.
Just get you going, you know?
Oh, Mandy subscribed.
Yay!
Thank you, Mandy.
Yay.
Well, Lauren
Thanks,
hasn't
Mandy.
been here for a while to play this.
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Lauren
it's
has
Lauren's
to
time.
Oh,
Eat a
yeah.
shitty jelly bean
Eat
and-
a shitty jelly bean.
We brought
Which
the-
one will you get?
Someone, Savannah was nice enough to buy
Nice.
us a new Bean Boozled kit.
Yeah.
That's so
Will you
fucking
get-
nice.
Pina colada,
The way
dead
you do it is
fish,
you turn it.
hepatitis AIDS.
Here's how you do it.
Oh,
You-
Jesus. She just bought 10 of them.
I hate
Oh,
that.
God.
Nah,
Okay,
Mandy,
I think we all
This
got
you
is-
get one jelly bean.
I think for 10 we can all do one.
Yeah,
we can all
I
do
think
one.
for 10 we can all do one.
So
Yeah, you
Thank
didn't
you,
even tell
man.
me
So you have
this was
to-
back before I
you
came
have
back.
to throw the thing.
Yeah, twist
Twist
and
it.
turn.
Twist it.
Pretend
Twist
it's
it like a nipple.
Pretend it's your nipple.
So you got to go for this fucking chocolate pudding or canned dog food. Ooh, I hope it
Ooh.
is pudding.
Pudding is good. Dog food.
They don't have them
Bad.
organized.
Mandy said
No, they don't.
Mandy
One
said
there.
2 each. That's 5 times 2. 10.
No.
That's true.
Maybe one now, maybe one later. Let's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
do too
One
much.
now, one
I'll
later.
tell you that if
I don't want to spend the whole front half of the show eating jelly beans.
if I get a bad one, I'm off. I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah, I'm done for the day.
I'm done. I don't want to do it.
Oh, she said in a bonus for Jared. Wow.
Bonus one for
All
Jared.
right,
You know what?
well.
I say Jared just has to do 10.
Yeah.
Being real
So,
snarky
okay, so
All
what-
at
to our
once.
executive
All at
producer.
once.
What could this
All at
be?
once.
What could
Dog food or chocolate?
this?
So yeah, let's get Lauren to
All
go
right,
next.
all right, Mandy.
We'll
I'll
go-
do
we'll just-
10.
This-
Your marriage won't last.
This has
I will do
like
10.
a bloody stool-ish hue, so I'm gonna guess that it's fucking dog food.
Well, they're the same exact coloring for
Yeah.
either of those two flavors.
Yeah, you can't
Don't
tell.
smell it. Just bite
You
it.
can't tell by
You can't tell
smelling
when
it.
you crack until you crack into it. You can't smell it.
Yeah.
I've already tried.
Just
I
do it.
hate this.
I
Look
know,
at the
this
camera.
game.
Look
Just
at the
go.
camera.
I
Look at the
hate
camera.
this game.
Say
I
Bang
hate
Bros.
this game.
Right when you
Yeah.
I
Money
hate this
shot.
say OnlyFans.
I'm not doing it.
No, they don't do porn anymore.
Remember that one from I Think You Should Leave?
Yeah, this is educational.
Here you go, John. We're passing around the jelly
Nope,
beans.
she got
dog
dog
food. Oh, that one's bad. That's one of the worst ones.
Okay, I have. So
Oh,
for
she
me,
swallowed it. Lame.
Well, she's a queen.
For me,
I
I
am a
have.
queen.
I have coconut or spoiled milk, and I'm probably gonna fucking vomit if it's spoiled milk. So just
Yeah,
get
why don't
ready.
we have a bucket to accompany
All right,
this
so-
game?
All right,
Oh,
you ready?
My
You
breath.
zoom in on my face hole.
It really fucks your
Zoom
breath
in.
up.
Zoom in.
on Brad. This is
Brad.
yeah. Thank Mandy.
Thank you, Manny.
Ugh,
Brad likes both of them.
Brad likes just sugar. He's got diabetes.
that's true. He was just eating handfuls.
I'm
of
gonna
M&Ms
guess that's
earlier.
not spoiled milk.
I don't think it's either one. I think I was wrong on which one I pulled.
Oh.
But it's whatever it is. It's not bad.
Okay.
I think it's like frosting. It
I
tastes
got
like
lucky.
frosting.
I got the juicy pear one.
All
All
right.
right, let's get
Or
David
booger?
next.
Or booger. Oh, it's booger.
But he likes the
Oh,
booger
it tastes
one.
like a pepper.
I hate that. This
Tastes
is
like a fresh green pepper.
I hate that this is a thing. My breath tastes so bad.
Drink more wine.
All right,
and
I had
you'll be fine.
peach or barf.
Okay.
Barf, 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 barf.
Oh, that's definitely fucking barf.
Fucking barf. That's the worst barf. I like standing like barf, just standard barf, but fucking barf because that just ruins a moment.
God damn it, Mandy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandy.
Standing barf is the worst Native American name ever.
David, did you get the bad one?
Oh, I got caught in my
Yeah, I
throat.
did.
I
Came
am
back up.
standing barf.
All right, now it's my turn, I guess. I either got birthday cake.
Oh, that's what I had. That's what I had.
Or
Birthday cake.
dirty dishwater.
Oh, dirty
great.
dishwater. Oh, dude.
Oh,
you'll
so
vomit.
okay, so if Brad had the birthday cake, this is definitely dirty dishwater.
Probably, bro. Like I'm saying.
No, there's multiples. There's
statistically-
multiples. of
Yeah,
them.
there's not just one of
statistically,
each thing.
I think there's less of the one, so there's
There's probably more bad flavors
Yes,
than good. for
Yeah,
sure.
that's the whole point of this.
How many people are in the chat right now?
69.
There's enough
Nice.
to make it worth it.
How that frosting tastes, baby.
Yeah, it's dirty dishwasher.
Ooh, dirty dish. I hate that fucking
That's
smell,
not that
bro.
bad, but it's bad.
It's not bad. It's not. I think dog food and
Dog food is the worst. I think.
and the fish one are the worst
Oh, yeah.
ones.
Oh, fish.
No, spoiled
Well,
milk,
fish.
though, bro.
I remember the fish one, and that one tastes hot. It's so bad. It doesn't like not spicy hot. Like
It's
there's,
burning your mouth.
It's like this. Yeah, it's like this radioactive fart heat. Like it smells so bad. But no, this dog food one. It you know that. You know that.
It just I've had that one. It's like somebody took a shit in your mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
it
like when
tastes
you
like poop.
vomited the night before, and then you wake up and you're like,
Oh, you can taste it a little bit.
yeah, it's in your hair.
Well, Mandy got a kick out of it. She's laughing in the chat and said she said incredible.
I'm
Yeah,
so
it's
glad I
awful.
brought
Executive
someone joy
producer
tonight.
Mandy Quinn.
Yeah. Why are we
That's how
friends?
she-
Why are we friends with her?
Because she makes the show interesting. That's why we have so many viewers.
I don't know. She plays ball golf.
So
That's true.
so David went on his trip. I'm glad you had a good time.
I didn't
Yeah,
get
he's
to play
back.
disc golf though.
You didn't get to play
there
disc golf.
There was enough time, and I drove by the disc golf, and it looked really.
But you
shitty.
did get the zip line.
I did zip line.
Yeah, how was your first ziplining experience?
was pretty
Usually,
cool.
you're not the type of guy that
No.
would do that kind of thing.
No.
You were
I- like,
worried
you
about
were
your
probably-
balls getting crushed.
You
No.
I feel like if me and you went on a trip to Costa Rica, that you'd be like, "Fuck you, no, I'm not doing
Yeah,
ziplining."
yeah.
But if you go on a trip with your work people,
Then
you're
I
gonna be
have
like,
to
I
do
have
it.
to do it.
I
I
have
have
do
to
it
do
now.
it. Yeah, it's my
Well,
work.
because David's the boss now. He has
Yeah,
to
like if
command
we went on a
respect.
trip to Costa Rica, you'd be like, "Fuck off, go with Azra."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go zip lining. It was kind of fun.
How high up did you start?
How high
It was
did
a couple
you
hundred
get?
feet, I think,
Ugh, gross.
at least. That's what it seemed like.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't cry.
Oh, what, you ain't sensitive?
No, but I'll tell you what did happen. The second
You
zip,
came.
there was like 10 zip lines or something. And the second one, just as I started going, something like clicked
Oh,
up
fuck
in
you.
the machinery. I was like, "What the fuck?" And that was a really high one. And I was just like, "Oh, here we go. I'm gonna slam into this tree at high speed."
Oh, what would your final thought be before you hit the tree?
Why did I do this?
Why the fuck did I
You'd
do
be like,
this?
I could have stayed home and been alive still.
Whatever.
I mean, it can be dangerous, I guess, if you don't like slow yourself
Yeah.
down.
How
right?
many
Oh,
people
yeah.
there were African American?
0.
Thank you. I'm just saying that's why we live longer. I mean, we would if everything else was fucking killing us off, like the
But
beaties.
they weren't all white. They had some POCs.
Yeah, Italians.
The guy's
don't count.
running the place.
No, not.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean Italians don't count?
They don't count. they
yeah.
a cook.
Yeah, we don't, you know how I know Italians don't count is because I can still be racist towards them.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
can call
mean-
you a fat sausage eating piece of shit with a
Wow.
pasta gazoola, and it's okay, right?
No.
Why don't you take that gnocchi out of your little boxer shorts and go make me some grandma's Sunday gravy?
Not with that attitude.
Is
Normally,
Guy Fieri
like,
Italian?
I'd be super scared of ziplining, but like apparently only 16 people have died ziplining over the last
It's
Ever-
not a high
ever.
death thing.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know
not a
Only
high
how
death
16
thing.
Yeah.
people have died ever. in the
16
history
people have
of
died
ziplining.
ever, and then like 30 people die a year
But
in an elevator.
wait,
so
okay,
it's
but
safer to zipline.
Wait. 16 people died, but how many people were maimed and like injured?
Oh no, okay, so
Horribly.
I do have that number for you.
Because that's
Oh.
There's
still
been
bad.
40,000
Yeah.
people maimed.
I do have that
Well,
number.
cables are really strong. Like something would have to catastrophically fail
Okay,
in the whole process.
from 1997 to 2012, 3,600 people were injured.
Ziplining.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
ziplining.
it's-
But injury could even be like, oh, I sprained my wrist.
Yeah,
too.
and it's easy to get injured doing anything.
Yeah,
someone
but
had-
That's why I
again,
don't do
on
shit.
an elevator, it's 1,700 times a year.
Yeah.
So
that
it's
people
safer.
die.
In
That
fact-
people die.
They get injured on
Actually,
an elevator.
Lauren,
they die.
someone on David's crew got injured ziplining.
And there's more. Yeah, when
Yeah,
they
they
ate,
hit
when
the-
they
they
ate that
hit-
poop.
So
Yeah.
3,601.
No, they hit their ankle like while they did. There's one where you could go upside down,
They got some crazy
Whoa.
legs.
and she was upside down, and then like when she came back, she hit her. It was
How do
either
you end up upside down on a zip
That's how
line?
you supposed. That's how they launch you.
they
That's how
launch
you
you
start.
upside down. You could do that.
You can do you can do
You like
you
lean.
could do like Superman style too.
Yeah.
Now that would be fun.
Yeah,
That
I do that.
I mean, if
Um,
you're gonna do it,
But she says that's how she injured it, but we think it's when she crashed her ATV.
why wouldn't you just admit to that?
You know what's way
don't-
more
I don't
dangerous?
know.
You know what's
ATVs?
yeah, more dangerous than elevators and zip lines? ATVs.
ATVs.
There was
Yeah.
a lot of ATV deaths.
Look,
And
all-
injuries and
just-
like paralyzation.
And listen, people, just because it says it's an
I crashed an
all-terrain
AT
vehicle doesn't mean you should take it on all terrain.
No, I
Just stay away
crashed
from
an ATV one time. I almost tore my nutsack
Yeah.
off.
Oh God.
It like I had a gash down the inner of my thigh that started maybe an eighth of an inch from my nutsack
Me
and went
too.
all the way down to my knee.
I thought it,
It
stood
was
for
like-
ass to
Like
vagina.
a deep gash. I was like, oh man, I almost just lost my nuts.
That's John's porn name, Deep Gash.
Ass to
Yeah, I got up and I righted the ATV and I immediately started like trying to fix it because I was out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And then all of a sudden I felt like I was just walking in a puddle and I was like, what the fuck? There's nothing out here. And I was like, oh fuck,
And it was your
that's
testicles.
blood.
Oh.
You didn't feel it? Your body was in shock?
I was,
maybe?
I don't know if I was in shock or I was just, it was the adrenaline or whatever,
So
but
it
I didn't
was
even
his,
feel the
it was his
gash.
seminal fluids.
How could you not feel the gash? I love feeling the gash.
Yeah, well, you try doing it all amped up.
Feeling the gash.
I always do it amped up. I'm always amped to be there. I'm like, thank you, inviting
Brad is-
me to
Brad
the
is-
party.
Brad is
Hashtag
correct
amped
because
for the gash.
Something Planet is the podcast of going in raw.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Jared.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh,
man.
and the helmets they give you too are just like these little plastic things. They're not even real helmets.
They're made out of solo cups.
Yeah,
They
pretty
don't
much.
even protect your head, and they're bad for the environment. Like, what the fuck? It's a double negative.
It'll take thousands of years to decompose.
Just so you can have a false
Your
sense
body
of
will be
security.
completely decomposed, and the helmet will be the only thing left after your ATV accident.
Oh, they'll fucking
Robot archaeologists in
Yeah.
the future will be like, that was an
Yeah.
asshole.
They're single serving helmets
No,
too.
he'll be
so-
gone. The bones will be disintegrated. It'll just be the cup. They'll be like, oh, somebody just is a litterer. Your body won't even be discovered then. You're fading nothing.
They dispose of
wow.
them by shoving
So-
directly up a sea turtle's nose.
So Costa Rica is pretty much like you ever been out in the country, like in the like Georgia, Tennessee area, just like everything's run down.
That's
Yeah,
kind of how
that's-
Costa Rica is.
Pretty much Costa Rica in a
Wow.
nutshell.
I mean, I
and then
kinda-
there's a beach.
I
It's a
kind of
racist
imagine
description.
that Costa Rica was kind of
like
like
Alabama.
Nassau or
Yeah, it gave me heavy
not-
like
not-
Bahamas vibes.
not Nassau, but the other one.
Oh, Freeport.
Freeport.
Kind of a shithole.
Yeah.
Kind of a shithole.
It's pretty funny because Lauren's from
So,
the hollers.
That's
so
what Donald Trump says. Shithole
You,
country.
you
Sure.
rich mother, you fucking, you rich ass piece of shit. It's like,
Oh, David was the richest person in the country.
I'm telling you.
I don't know about
I've
that.
seen it.
No, his boss was there.
Okay,
Me and
that's
Lauren
true.
did a fun show. We did the Big Girl Pants show.
That was
at
super
Spitfire
fun.
That's fun,
Theater.
yeah.
I'm sad I didn't get to see that.
It was good. You should have ordered it
I
pay
was-
per view
I was
from the
actually
hotel
thinking,
room.
I was thinking about it actually, because they
No,
do
did
have
you
it
do
live.
that?
They have it live streaming.
Yeah, you can order
Yeah.
a pay per view from Spitfire Comedy Theater.
That's awesome.
Wait, you actually can?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
that's
live
how they make
stream.
a lot of their money.
This sounds like a joke, like advertisement, but I didn't
no,
know
you can
this
actually
was a
do.
thing.
Well, not for my special because the way that we were recording it, you
Sure,
couldn't do that because we were
but
doing 4K
Someone
and
could have potentially
recording
gotten a
it.
pay-per-view of Big Girl Pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
That's-
just but that did.
People did.
Yeah, no, people did buy tickets for that on. I don't know what channel they do it on. Either Twitch.
That's
I think they do
nice.
it
I
here.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think they do it here on Twitch or they do it on YouTube, and it's like I think you have to buy a ticket and then you get like a code to go in or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's really
fun.
cool.
Somebody pays
I don't think
money
you have to
watch it.
pay like the full live price.
It's like $10.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I
But
do.
it-
I like the fact that somebody actually paid to watch that from home.
Yeah.
Like,
But
yeah,
yeah,
it was a really good
explain what the show is.
Yeah, as the woman in the room, I do have to legally explain
Yeah,
this.
you have to explain it.
So basically, all men are pigs, and
Whoa.
the idea of the show.
She right though. She
No,
right.
the idea of the show is that there are fewer opportunities for women, and so the idea was that I'm gonna botch this because it's much more eloquently done. But basically, they're like, "Fuck that! Let's have a show where the guys have to compete for sets for female headliners, as opposed to the other way around, which is how it goes 90% of the time." So at the beginning of the show,
You guys compete?
they do. Yeah, they actually compete.
No,
They
I
do-
mean women compete to get on.
well, like you're constantly
Like a lot of the times, it's
the-
usually like the show is like one woman.
He's being an
Yeah.
ass. He's being an ass.
Yeah,
Being an ass.
yeah, it's like one woman, or if there are multiple women, which rarely happens,
It's an all woman show.
don't put them together. Or if it's
or
an
it's
all woman,
ladies' night
it's
out.
tampon strings attached. You know, like
Oh, what a night.
it's like they make it like this
A
like
thing. They make it a thing.
vagina comedy. You know,
Ooh,
so
that's a good name for an all-female special.
Yeah, Jared's gonna start booking that next
yeah,
week.
vagina comedy. Lauren, do you want a headline?
no.
Do you want a head?
um,
I don't know.
but shit, do you want to just head?
Yeah, I'll have Brad on as
Anyways,
our
so
our
it's
token
they
dude.
had like a really cool concept of like let's turn it into a game show where we ask like male.
So they compete for
comics-
time.
Yeah, they compete for time, and they do a game show style thing up front where they ask male comics like questions about women that they probably will not know.
What?
My favorite was when John got asked where is the cervix at on the diagram that was up
Oh,
there, and he
yeah.
put up in the fucking abdomen. Like,
No, that
I
wasn't.
know you got a big dick,
That-
but it ain't reaching their fucking abdomen.
That wasn't
bro.
in the abdomen.
Yeah, it was. It was
No,
a,
the
yeah.
abdomen was past all that.
No, the abdomen was the top one.
No, Brad. Anyway, no, I didn't. I
Brad
have
wouldn't
no
answer
idea.
it right either.
I have no idea where the cervix was, but I mean,
Oh, that's easy. I would crush at that game.
Kyle said it was the vagina, and then they were like, "That's your
Yeah.
final answer," and
The
he's like,
cervix.
"Oh wait, I picked the front part."
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
cervix
none
is
of
the
these
wall
guys-
at the end of the vagina.
None of these
that you're
guys have
bumping
ever hit
into.
a cervix in their whole life.
Whoa!
So they couldn't answer it.
Whoa!
They couldn't
Wow.
answer it.
Going
Well,
all
Yeah,
militant on us
yeah,
there,
you know
Lauren.
why?
Yeah.
Because we're fucking gentlemen, all right? It's wrong to do that.
Whatever, you know that's not true.
Yeah, Lauren put on
I had
her.
to say it. I had to say
She
it.
put on her little boots, and now she's big girl
My
stepping
big girl
us.
boots.
She's got her big girl pants on.
Yeah.
I think it's a great concept.
it's
for
a
show.
really
It's a
cool
fun concept.
concept.
So the game show.
What are some of the questions?
Oh, well, one was like, "Where's the
Yeah, so
cervix?"
is it?
They
Okay.
showed them a picture of an
Diva
IUD.
cup
Yeah.
and a Diva
and a
cup.
Diva cup
I didn't
and-
know what a Diva cup looked like. I had read about it before, but I'd never seen a
Oh,
picture.
I know what one looks
They
like.
asked
Yeah.
you like
I
you-
would get 100% of those
They
questions
asked
right.
about what's
Of course you would,
what's the
man.
median age a girl starts her period.
Yeah.
Well,
Kyle
it's still a
got that
game.
one.
It's still a game show. It's not like you're being asked that and you have
13,
time to
12,
think, David.
Yeah.
11,
12.
11.
David, it's not like you're being asked just you
I
and
know.
you have
Yeah.
time to think. You have to buzz in
Yeah,
before
you have to
the
go
contestant.
quick.
I get
Let's,
it.
let's
I get
ask
it.
David the most popular question. Can a girl pee with her tampon in? Yes, or no?
Yes.
Go right now.
Yes. Absolutely.
Final answer?
Yeah, final
Yeah,
answer.
his
Correct.
Yeah,
wife
everybody
does that
knows.
all the
Did you not
time
know
on her
that?
No, I
period.
did.
Okay. I was like,
There's
that-
there's
I thought
another
that was the
hole
easy
down
one.
there, the
easy.
urethra tube.
Now,
a
I
pee
will
hole.
say, when I found that out, that was a big surprise to me because I assumed growing, you know
What,
what I
that
mean?
night?
Yeah. What? No, motherfucker. When we learned about that, do you remember learning? I was like, what?
No, they never taught
Yeah.
me shit about vaginas in school.
Yeah,
Really?
Jared went to
Our-
school in West Virginia. They
Our-
weren't even
yeah.
allowed
No,
to
it was in
say
Florida
anything.
too. The health school system for boys was like, we're gonna show a video about
We
your
did them
penis.
together. It was
Yeah,
boys and
everybody
girls in
watched
class, yeah.
together, and then they're like, all right, now we're gonna show the girls one. All the boys get the fuck out of the room.
Oh, that's dumb.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they made all the boys march outside. We
They
weren't
didn't do
allowed.
that at my school.
They didn't do that.
Yeah,
to
they
us,
did.
yeah.
We went to the same school.
Boys aren't allowed to
I
learn
never-
about vaginas.
Well, I never took that class. I don't think I ever took that class in high school. I took that class in middle school, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
It
was
was-
middle school for me.
I took
yeah.
that class at the
Yeah, when you were-
School
I
of
told you
Hard
you were in
Knocks,
West
you know what I'm
Virginia.
talking about?
I took that class
In
in
middle
middle
school.
school in West Virginia, and that's what they did there. And then I came down here, and they said, "Hey, that health credit doesn't count for down here." So I took it
I mean-
again in high school, and they did the same thing, which was that they
Yeah.
They made all the guys leave for the girl video.
They're just like,
Why?
this kid's from West Virginia. He
know.
can't handle
Probably
In
this.
because they
case we
talk
just
about
start
vaginas and-
wildly masturbating, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I remember the school we went
you-
to. It's just a lot of jerking off.
Yeah. But yeah,
urethra tube.
the game show part is super fucking fun and
Yeah.
it's quick and
do,
it's a good
do you
time.
get a certain amount of time for each question answered correctly?
I think it was just like who answered
ding, yeah.
first.
Yeah, it's like
right?
first
It was
place
like a
and second
ding.
place.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
big old bell, like a
I didn't
Family Feud
realize
style.
you both got to do time though, so that's cool
Yes.
too. Yes. I was like-
The loser just gets to do.
I
like
didn't
a couple
realize we
minutes
both got to do
less.
time either.
Yeah.
yeah, you thought you
Loser
you
does
thought
less
you were
time.
done.
But
Yeah, I
but
thought
you
I was
still
done.
do
They're like,
time,
you gotta
yeah.
go back up there, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then the two dudes do their time. The winner gets more time before the female headliner, and then, she goes on and kills it. And then, like, they have another female, like, open it up, which is what I did. Why am I saying female? I hate that.
Hey,
Another
hey,
woman.
hey, what's up,
Yeah,
females?
you have internalized misogyny.
Yeah, I just internalized misogyny so hard. They have another woman come up there and do, like, a set.
Yeah, we can call them women. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I would
Yeah.
prefer that.
Don't put stank on it when you say
Yeah.
it though.
Yeah.
No.
You're like another woman.
No, it just makes me uncomfortable. Like,
Women?
female-
Okay, I
The
understand.
word female,
Women make you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah.
No, the word female should be reserved for like
Doctors?
doctors' offices and prisons. Like, I never want to hear that word
Well,
ever
stop saying it.
again. Yeah, I'm going to. Stop.
I always think it's weird
Woman.
when people refer to women as females. Yeah.
It makes
Happens
it,
a lot online.
That's a hood.
It
thing.
happens. It is
feels
It's a hood
That's a
thing.
hood
Yeah.
thing.
It is a hood thing, and I've
Yeah.
always thought it was weird.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
Yeah.
it makes you feel like an
females.
animal. Like, I don't
Yeah, it's
like
like
it.
where them females at.
Yeah, like I'm
Yeah.
talking about like check out this bitch in Heat or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a farm animal. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when it's Lauren,
Well,
basically.
But,
yeah, I take.
I try to
offense
say
that.
woman more now, or young woman.
Yeah.
Instead of.
You say little lady, you creepy fuck.
I say lady.
I say lady or
Lady.
little girl.
no.
Hey, little
So
girl.
I did lose to Kyle Roos, which a lot of people were surprised about, and I'm like, okay.
He's got a daughter.
Yeah, he's got a middle school aged
Yeah.
daughter.
Your-
Of course, he's gonna be a
your
fucking
wife
feminist.
lost money.
Yeah.
She bet on you.
Did she bet?
Yeah, she bet on you.
What an idiot. I told her that before I left. I was like, I think Kyle's gonna surprise the fuck out of everyone.
Yeah, because he has.
And
a
she was
daughter.
like, why? And I was like, because he's got a fucking teenager as a kid.
Like, you hope he knows this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, he did good. Everybody did good. Like, all the sets were really great. You and Kyle had great sets. I felt good about my set. Sophia had a really good set.
Yeah,
like,
Sophia was the headliner.
Sophia Sanchez. Yeah, she had a really good set.
Friend of the show, Sophia Sanchez.
Mhm. So yeah, if you the next one, if you haven't been to this show before or have seen it and know how good it is, like, go see it again.
Go do it.
Like, don't miss an opportunity to see.
Do
Big
it. Don't,
Girl
and
Pants.
don't use "I don't live in Florida" as an excuse, because
'Cause
as
you
we
can do it
found
online.
out,
Pay-per-view it.
you can
Pay-per-view.
view it online. You dumb pieces of garbage.
Damn.
Wow.
I love our fans.
I think we're frozen right now, so that
Sweet.
sucks. But we'll just keep
Alright.
going. Hopefully
Yeah.
it'll
Snow
hopefully it'll
glows
fix
white
itself.
on the
Weird.
mountain
Yeah,
tonight.
I think
Yeah, I don't know.
North Korea is DDoSing us.
It could be.
Yeah, because they after the Big Girl Pants show, we all went to hang out at the sponsored bar.
Oh yeah, we had
Key
that
West.
sweet ass after party.
And North Korea sent a copyright cease and desist notice to a video I posted on the Something Planeteers.
Wait, North Korea did?
Yeah.
Wait,
That was
what?
one of the things.
Actually, it was a team of the evils of access. It was Cuba,
Gooding and Junior.
Israel, North Korea, and Afghanistan.
That's just where all the hackers put their fucking IP. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
it's not really
I
from
see,
there.
I know. So I disputed it, and it's like we're not.
It's
even
always
in there.
those fucking countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, wait, what?
Not the country itself,
Yeah,
but just someone
no,
there.
that after party was fun because that place has this cool ass fucking
Back patio.
no, not just
Oh,
the
the
back
machine.
patio.
Oh, the box, the mystery
The
box.
mystery box was so cool.
Did you get anything?
Yeah, you'd like this thing, David.
What is this?
This
Where
is a
this?
vending machine that gives out like various little mystery boxes. Also
Oh.
pregnancy tests for some reason.
Yeah, they're selling $1
Because
pregnancy tests for $5.
$1 pregnancy tests are mystery boxes. That's why that don't count.
Where's this? Where's this?
Dollar
at?
Tree pregnancy test.
At the old Key West.
What's that?
That's a bar
it's a-
downtown
it's a bar.
St. Pete.
Oh.
Is it a dive bar? I mean, they kind of updated it, so it's not really a dive
It's
anymore.
less of a dive bar than it used to
Yeah.
be.
It still has that dive attitude.
It's
Yeah.
It's got newer neon.
It's a
Yeah.
old school gay bar.
It's
Yeah.
the drinks are still cheap.
So like it was a gay bar back before gay bars were cool. So it's got that kind of old
gay
vibe.
bars, yeah, gay bars in the South used to pretend to be dive bars.
Yes, they pretended to be straight, and you can still kind of feel that. Where
Yeah.
like this looks like a Florida dive, but like
And it is.
it kind of is, but it's also not. Like they got like pretty decent food and like
They do have good food there.
it's a good hang, you know, and it's not dirty. That's the biggest tell.
I mean, it's a little dirty.
It's not dive bar dirty.
Yeah, the inside is clean.
Lots of old gays in
It's
there.
the outback
Yes.
patio where we're at. That's the Florida dirt.
Yeah.
Lots of like mean old gays. Like you can tell they don't want us on their turf.
They live through
but
some
they accept
shit.
us.
Yeah,
they accept us.
They're like, we fought for this. Get the fuck out of here.
And I'm like, I just want a beer that costs $3 in downtown St. Pete.
yes, that is the most important thing.
Yeah, there's definitely a dirty old regular Florida drunk hanging around, trying to hit on all the young comedians from the female comedy show.
Oh, yeah.
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 Really, he's just hanging out till the end of the night where he's get his dick sucked when he strikes out with all the women.
Yeah. No, but that vending machine in there was super cool. Like I got one of the things.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got the horoscope box, and it came with a tarot card and a little like a reading, and then I got this little mystery unicorn, and you held it in your hands, and the way that it moved in your hands told you what was going on. It told me I had mixed emotions that night, which at
And
the
she
time
did.
I did. But like, yeah, it was cool. It like, came with like I got the Ace of Cups as my tarot card, and then my
The Ace of Cups.
my reading was that somebody, and we'll see if this happens. We can mark this right now. My reading was something to the effect of somebody from my past would contact me soon. So we'll
Okay,
see.
so has that happened yet?
It
No.
hasn't happened yet. So.
I mean, it
Well,
kinda
I mean,
did.
I'm-
It kind of
Soon-
did that night. If you want,
I'm from your, but I'm from your past, and I
Yeah.
contacted you today.
but like how? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
that's
I'm
like-
also from your present,
Yeah, exactly.
but
But
I
he's
am
not
still
from your
your
future.
I'm
He is not from your
yeah, I'm
future.
gone.
I don't think there's anybody that I've been disconnected with long enough to count as my past.
I mean, technically, you could count that.
maybe.
I mean, the past is the past.
The past is the past.
All right.
It was a
then
person
I-
from
Are we
the
talking
past.
about
You know
this
what?
now? Are
And
we
you
talking
were
about this
disconnected.
now?
No,
we're not talking about that.
about
yeah.
Oh,
this.
God.
That's why I'm
damn it.
speaking in code.
Oh,
Yeah.
did that
Is it
person
still frozen?
contact you that night?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did that person contact you that night?
Oh yeah,
We'll talk about it off air.
David.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
So, what do you guys think about this move from OnlyFans getting rid of porn?
I think it's bullshit.
What's the point?
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a bad business
It's
idea.
an
right?
awful
I called
business
this
idea.
a while ago when they started paying celebrities to get accounts.
Yeah.
And all those celebrities were like, we're not doing porn on it. I'm like, oh, they're gonna try to move away
But
from
they're
porn.
still gonna do nudity. They're just not gonna do like sucking dicks and fucking or anything.
What's the point?
Then yeah, I can Google titties.
That's
Yeah.
true. You can Google titties.
Can you
Good
Google
job,
titties?
Jared.
and this is gonna
Glad you figured it out.
This
I
is gonna be
did.
a
Took
weaning
me a while.
off thing because what they're going after the Tumblr. They're going the way Tumblr did, like
Yeah.
almost verbatim. And Tumblr did the same thing where they started off with like, oh, we
yeah,
don't want the,
they lost like 90% of their
yeah,
market share
we
after
don't
they got
want
rid of porn.
the hardcore stuff. We don't want the questionable stuff, and so then they blocked the questionable stuff, and then they blocked even the normal stuff, and now you can't get anything good.
Yeah, and now Tumblr is kind of a ghost town.
And
like all
that's gonna happen to
all the it used to be a
OnlyFans.
haven for really talented artists.
Yeah.
Who would draw like commissions of whatever, but now all of them are gone. They went on to OnlyFans.
Yeah.
OnlyFans because Patreon did the same thing. Patreon.
OnlyFans was a lot easier to monetize than a Tumblr as
The
well.
porn
Yeah.
GIF collections on Tumblr used to be
Yeah.
mwah.
Well, and also the problem is that it got rid of all these legitimate artists who are trying to just make a living. But all these scam bots that are like trying to like steal your credit card information under the guise of porn, they're still there.
Yeah.
They
They survived.
Yeah, because they're still there. They're still just like trying to get you to give them their credit card information because the Tumblr can't do anything about a robot that's building accounts every day.
Right.
So it didn't fix anything. Pornhub went through the same thing. These banks and religious groups started targeting their advertising people, and that's when remember when Pornhub purged all of its content.
Yes.
And then they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're only doing verified content
Yes.
now."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically the same thing. Pornhub survived with it.
Yeah.
And I think that they're going to pick up the slack because they have
Well,
already
they
got
have a
the
massive catalog.
They've already got
Yeah.
the infrastructure for the
So
OnlyFans
what is the
people.
requirement to be verified? Is just to make sure that you're not a kid or you're not under duress or anything
Yeah.
like that? Is
Yeah,
that the whole point?
I think
That's
it's
the
to
whole
set
point.
up a premium account, which you have to put a
and
credit
then you have
card
to
and
verify
verify
that you're a
yeah.
person and you're not like in a shipping container or getting moved across the
Yeah,
Atlantic.
exactly.
Okay.
But OnlyFans did that too. Like I had to send them when I did OnlyFans, I had to send them my my ID, a picture of my ID, and they had to make sure that that was a valid ID. So
I mean, I think that's a good thing.
I think it is a good thing, but it's just like it's one more reason. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why are you cutting yourself off the legs?
Well, yeah, they're gonna go out of business. I mean, like they made $1 billion on this platform.
Yeah.
On the backs of sex
They're just
workers.
trying to sell it to somebody else.
And now they're gonna clean it up, and hope that they can fucking sell it to whatever corporation that
Yeah.
doesn't do stuff like
Sell
that
it to Google.
Yeah.
before
Screw the
everybody
sex
fucking
workers
leaves
who
it.
built the place up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I saw this shit coming when what's her face screwed them
Doja
over.
Cat?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they did the whole you can't have your money for 30 days shit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
when I got out.
Yeah.
And I don't feel bad about it now. It was like
Yeah.
I knew it was going to shit then.
So, yep. Cheers to the death of OnlyFans.
Oh well.
Peace, bitches.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
All right, now it's time for Freak of the Week.
Oh snap!
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What's the hat?
it, Brad.
Back from Costa Rica, freak every week, gonna take sneak peek and let you see all the freaks getting freaky, freaking their penises up in a blender, make them chop up like December. I
Chop
bet
a
you
dick up.
remember, I can't come.
He can't.
You can't come?
Yep, that's
He's
it.
got a mental block, y'all.
I ain't jizzed in a week. Man, it sucks.
His ball's blue.
Black and blue.
Black and blue.
So again,
Yeah, how's it going, David?
Yeah, David, how's it going?
we talk all the time about how there's no work the workforce.
Yeah, nobody wants to work anymore.
That's
But
true.
that's I found out why.
I never did.
Oh.
It's not that they don't want to; it's that they can't.
Oh.
Like this guy, Long John, man
okay.
with a tool to fix a hole in a wall. I've been on my knees all day trying to get the right tool for the job. They
Yeah.
don't have the right tool.
Just give them the
it's-
tool.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
give them the
these
tool that
business-
they need.
it's like, I can't believe these businesses won't provide adequate tools so people can get their jobs.
So is no one gonna come in there and clean his pipes? Is that what you're
Not
telling
without
me?
the right
No, he's
tool.
got a
How
hole
about-
in a
No,
wall.
he needs the tool.
Oh.
He needs the tool to fill that hole.
Speaking of
He's on his knees.
Speaking of holes
I've
in the
been
wall,
there so many times.
Did everybody see that meme where it was a glory hole with a Olive Garden breadstick
Yeah.
coming through
Gabba
it?
Yes.
That was the best.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
It's endless.
Woman from airport. This guy's really going for it here.
Woman
He's
from
going for it.
airport.
Where is he going?
Looking for the
It's a
cute.
big swing.
Yeah, listen to this. Very descriptive. Looking for the cute woman at the airport. You smiled and I smiled back. Wish we could have talked more. That really narrows it down.
Does that imply that you talked at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta say hey.
Yeah, he probably
Was it?
hey,
This is the Craigslist version of swiping right on Tinder
Oh,
until
yeah,
you run out
yes.
of swipes.
There's so many women who went through the airport, and they're like, "Oh, that probably was me," and they're just hoping someone. David, was it you?
Was it you?
I was at the airport yesterday.
I think some chicks are just down, you know. Like I think I talked to a girl on another podcast that I'm doing with Danny Bevins, and I don't know when that
Friend of the show.
episode was going to be out, but she was just like, "Yeah, I'm on all the dating apps, and yeah, I just go out with guys all the time. It's great. I love it." It's
Happy
just-
birthday, Danny Bevins.
That's
Yeah,
good.
happy birthday to Danny Bevins.
birthday.
He's not watching right
He's
now.
never gonna watch
Yeah,
this.
he'll
Never
show.
gonna
never
watch
see
this.
this.
So watch the show.
But no, we can clip that and send it to him.
Yeah.
Aw,
clip that, we
nice.
can-
All right,
Flip that.
decide to go it alone, girl.
Decide to go it alone.
I'm gonna. This is a poem. I'm gonna read it to Lauren.
Oh,
Ooh,
here's
it's
a
a poem.
Yeah,
Ooh,
make eye contact.
Look Lauren in the eyes.
So lonely.
First the beans. Now
No, you
this.
look
Hey,
in my
Lauren,
eyes.
look at him.
Look at me.
Look at him.
So lonely. I'm low on affection.
Ooh, yeah.
I found one real ad
Just
in the section.
Oh no.
It's lonely without you.
So much.
I'm thinking about you. I'm missing you. Missed connection.
Daily meats.
Missed connection. Is that an AFI song?
Miss,
I think it might
it
be.
is
Miss
now. It's off,
Connection.
it's off their new album.
Oh,
My
dude, it's so weird
erection.
that you said that because I just started re-listening to AFI like yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's some other stuff, but it's not that
You
great.
going through something?
No, it just popped up randomly on my my iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Guys, looking for a fishing buddy. I'm looking for a friend to hang out with on a regular basis and
Ooh, David,
cast
did
my
you write this?
pole in a new, nice, sweet fishing hole and enjoy some fun.
Poles and holes and fun.
Yeah.
Let me get some.
This one is very cryptic, and I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm going to eat your
Simple
flesh.
question in St. Pete.
Go for it.
Can you use a dimmer switch with the three-way lamp?
Yes.
Can you, Lauren? Can you?
What?
Can you use a dimmer
I think
switch
there's-
Is that it?
with
That's
a
it.
three-way lamp?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah,
What
I
is-
don't think you can.
What does this mean? What's a
I don't think you can.
What is a three-way lamp?
A 3 lamp has
Well,
three
it's
settings.
Yeah, it's a lamp
low,
that has 3
medium,
settings.
high.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then a dimmer switch is just
it-
instead of clicking through it, you just go up
Oh, I know what he's
Like a
so
switch?
no, this is in misconnections,
Yeah.
It's
right?
just an old person.
No, I think I know what they're doing.
and down. This is they want a
They
lamp
had a
tutorial.
conversation with this person about a dimmer switch and a three-way lamp. So it's like a coded thing where it's like, I saw you and you're beautiful. It's like, hey, this was the conversation we had. Do you remember this? If so, hit me up.
I thought it was more like
That's what I.
I
that
thought it
makes
was someone
sense.
looking for a lamp tutorial.
like a switch. Like a switch is trying,
If
to,
you're
trying to get
still,
a three-way with the
look,
switch.
if you're still trying to get laid on Craigslist at this point in time, like you deserve all of those knife wounds you're gonna get.
I mean,
Wow,
kinda.
fuck you, John.
Yeah,
I deserve
Brad.
none of those knife
you deserve all of
wounds.
them.
But like,
No.
Shade.
I just
who
want
does?
love,
like,
man.
Like Craigslist is like.
There is much safer dating apps.
yeah, this is it's
Yeah.
weird.
Try
It's
Yeah.
weird.
Try
No,
Bumble.
this is. I guess if you just want to live on the edge, you're like, hey, I'm gonna show up at a guy's house and bang him in his ass.
I mean,
you know, like that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
Craigslist is
Sorry,
the
I didn't mean to
gas
talk about your
station-
business, Brad.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Craigslist is the gas station fuck of ass.
Yeah,
Brad, have-
Yeah, like you shouldn't fuck in the gas station.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably can.
You can.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
you
you
can.
shouldn't.
I mean,
yeah.
you guys say you shouldn't eat at the gas station either.
Yeah. Okay, Jared.
All right, Flying J.
Look, I got more to
Yeah,
get
that's
through
your new
here. I got
nickname
more.
on the show is Flying J.
Guys,
Why?
deliver the mail.
Mamma mia.
Deliver the mail. MALE.
Yeah, we figured that.
So he misspelled it.
Awaiting that big package in
Okay.
dark red or white wrapping.
I feel like this is starting to get derivative.
Wait,
Delivery
what is
delivery slots are open. Postage paid.
That's a
This
bus-
guy,
upon
guy is looking
receipt.
for Native American
Yeah.
Yeah,
packages.
what is the dark red?
Native
I'm
No,
a
American.
dark,
Native American.
comma, red, comma, or white.
Oh.
Dark.
Okay. Yeah. I
red,
think this is all starting
or
to get a little derivative, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
How red is your
I mean, maybe
wine?
Trump was right. We should
How
defund the
red
This
mail.
guy is over everyone's shit. Dumbest post ever. I love reading these hopelessly dumb cryptic posts that never work. Like the following, and he just made up a bunch of them. I look at you and you looked at me. Tell me what I was wearing so I know it's you. To the guy in the white truck, we locked eyes. Tell me what I was wearing so I know it's you.
David, did you write this?
Yeah,
It sounds like, hey,
Tell
you
me
know,
I know what you're
you know what you
wearing.
probably didn't do was download the middle of the show segment, and we need you to
Oh,
do
yeah,
that
I don't know what that
quickly.
is. I don't
That
know
is
what that
on
is.
the Twitch channel.
Grannies? Seeking, where are you?
Well, I can vamp.
Seeking some fun older ladies like you see on the internet to have some fun.
That's nice. He's like helping out grannies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need it too.
What do
Showing
you
them a
think
good
they
time.
need? Yeah, yeah. Give 'em some
What's
bang
oh,
bang.
Smoke DMT? Hit me up if you launch. Brand
Oh,
new here, trying to
Did
meet
Hugh
people.
post that?
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan's in town, folks.
I love this one. Guy biking, dude. We almost crashed. Then we biked together for a few miles on Bayshore. You said
Tell me
you
what
wanted
you
to
were
meet
wearing,
up.
so I know it was you.
I gave you my number. You probably lost it. Just a dude like you wanting to ride and
Just
see
a
what
dude.
happens. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, any dude can reply.
And by the way, any dude can reply.
By the way, I'm not
Any
picky.
dude,
It could be
any
dude.
dude will do, bro.
And here's the last one. Amtrak girl. To the girl with the green shirt, brown hair, and blue eyes in the lounge. I wanted to come say hi, and I really regret that I didn't. Hopefully our paths cross again sometime. Crossing fingers. This is why this guy will never find someone. Guy with pink bucket hat.
Okay, well that's specific at least.
Yeah.
But he's wearing...
Yeah, go ahead and download that off of the Twitch, David, and then play it. I do have bad news for you guys, though. I do.
no.
Nope, those are carrots. Okay. Oh, are we frozen again?
Carrots are good.
What
for
is
you.
going
Yeah,
on?
the
Frozen.
camera keeps messing up. I don't know what's going on.
It's the new update, maybe.
I'm glad they're just carrots.
Yeah.
That Craigslist ad made me think about like when we had another show, the Dharma show, which went whatever, but like we were hanging out at that, and then we were hanging out at Quench, that gay bar over
right,
by there.
because Dharma doesn't have
Quench.
liquor, so
Yeah.
you run into the gay bar to get shots.
Yes, and I was sitting there and I was thinking about like it's so interesting watching men dress sexy for other men.
It's totally different than
It's
when
totally
men dress sexy for
different.
women. That's
yes,
true.
It's so different. Like these dudes just were wearing like the guys behind the bar.
Like, look how Brad's dressed. Anybody that dresses like that, thirsting for a squirtin'.
Fuck.
yeah, just like that. They looked
Thirsty
all
God
ass
damn it.
No, they were wearing flight suits with like
What's a
banana
flight suit?
like onesies, like a flight
Oh,
suit.
like a jumpsuit?
Yeah. And they were unbuttoned all the way down to the balls, and then they're just like banana hammock was just like hanging out of there.
Ah.
And it was kind of cute. Like it was like this is the way girls dress for dudes. Where like your shit is totally exposed, but I never see men dress that way for women, and I found it fascinating. Like,
Yeah,
why?
y'all don't like it.
I don't know if we
So
don't.
let me know
like
when
it.
that's downloaded, David.
No, you don't.
I do have bad
I
news.
kind of liked it. I thought it was
I do have bad
weird.
news for you guys. I think I'm gonna have to get rid of my car.
Yeah,
I'm sad.
Why?
I'm sad. It needs too much work.
it's busted.
It's getting busted. I put too many miles on it, and now they don't make them anymore, and now I have to buy a new car, and I'm really sad about it.
It turns out sugar in the gas tank, bad prank.
Yep, especially if you do it to yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
Just
Apparently.
take the wheels.
Nothing is funny when
yeah,
you do it to yourself.
Just take the wheels off and then just turn it into like a shed.
You think I could I could make it a camper? You could live there in the front yard.
Yeah.
I could put it up on cinder blocks.
Yes.
And then you could just
My new
hang out
home.
and camp in your new home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it.
The AC still works phenomenal. That's what's
We're set.
that's what's terrible about this car. It's like it works pretty good. Like the engine, the AC, like the stuff that you think is the most important, but no, like it needs new motor mounts, and it needs new control arms, and it needs new suspension, and it needs a new thermos. Like it just needs so
Everything.
much shit.
Needs
Yeah,
everything.
Have you considered turning it into a hovercraft?
Ooh, I don't think they have those conversion kits out yet. Elon Musk says those are going to be out in 2 years.
Okay.
2 years.
Have you
no.
tried turning it off and on again?
I do it. I turn it off and on all the time.
Okay. Have you tried?
Wait, you're supposed to leave those running.
Nah, man, not for
You're
more
supposed
than
to leave
38
cars
hours.
running?
Not
Yeah,
more
that's
than
why it's
38
not
hours,
working.
bro.
No,
Not more than 38 hours.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Have you tried like pushing it down a hill and then starting it?
No, that's not actually how that works.
Have
Jared.
you tried saying?
I've seen it in the movies.
No, that's what they're doing is they're doing a thing called popping the clutch.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you tried saying Bumblebee transform and see if maybe? it
No,
comes
I
to
actually
life?
didn't try that
You should
yet.
try
Like,
that,
what
bro.
if it was just the saddest, most rundown transformer
Yeah,
ever?
but Brad,
I was
his-
like, I was stuck in this position.
That wouldn't work because
18
his name
years.
wouldn't be Bumblebee, so it'd be rude.
Yeah, it would be rude to call him
Bumblebee
something else.
is actually the name of one of the Autobots, but it's also the code name for to initiate transform. So it's like Bumblebee means initiate, and then you say
That
transform.
sounds
That,
dumb as
that's
shit.
a lie.
Anyway,
No, what the fuck it is not.
Yeah.
no, that sounds like something that they would write on the Transformers.
Ha,
It's just
Trick
really
John.
terrible. Yeah, just awful.
Nah, it's not.
We're going to take a quick break. This week I am reviewing Worms Rumble, which is a
Yes.
fun battle royale game.
yeah. I've seen you play that.
Yeah, I like it a lot. But I haven't played it in months, so I was not very good at it. But it's a good fresh eye review, and we're going to take a break. While you guys watch that, we're going to restart the camera, and hopefully it stops fucking up.
Yep.
Cool.
So
OnlyFans.
here's the middle of the show. Alright, welcome to the stream. I'm going to be playing some Worms Rumble this afternoon. I just want to make sure the audio's working good. Fuck it, it's probably working good. We're playing Worms Rumble. This came out in December, and it is a side-scroller battle royale. You know, there's a million of these now, so... This one's a little bit unique because you're not really moving in 3D, you're just kind of changing levels, basically, you know? So, I've played this one before, so this isn't the first time that I've played this one. But, I have not played it in several months, so I'm probably going to be pretty bad. Okay, audio's working. Oh, this is giving me training?
What am I doing?
I feel like I don't need the training.
Huh? Huh?
I don't exactly know
Okay.
what it wants me to do here. I don't know why. Is there a way to skip training? Leave game. Now they have added a few levels to this since I played it. Oh, I was on training, that's why. Let's go ahead and try a death match just to get us started real quick with lots of action and some respawns. So they have a few different modes on this. They have death match, team death match, and then they have squad rumble and solo rumble. Playing with friends is fun, but it's kind of hard to stay together since the levels are so dynamic, and it's really easy to just get distracted and fall through a bunch of levels while battling someone. But there's cool shit that makes traveling a little bit easier, like jetpacks and zip lines and stuff like that. It's actually pretty fun and a little bit addicting. I'm surprised I haven't played it in a while. There's a few different weapons, not a lot of different weapons, but if you're a fan of the Worms franchise, I think you're gonna like it. This has all the old classic weapons in it, as well as some newer ones. But you know, Worms is always just
Get me out of here.
and you know, put out like a shit ton of weird things. You know, like a sheep that explodes. And right now I've been getting started out with a shotgun.
What do I do with this?
Oh shit. Oh, and I was killed immediately. Alright.
Oh yeah. What am I doing?
Alright, now I just got a pistol.
Huh?
You can kind of jump and grab on the walls like this. Just fuck me up? No, it didn't.
What do I do?
Nope. Did I throw that holy hand grenade? See, I don't know. This is one of these ones that's like tough to follow
I'm very
too.
concerned.
You gotta really kind of get used to the way it moves and everything. So you're pretty slow, but you can jump into this like Sonic the Hedgehog mode.
Huh?
Fuck with that guy. Oh, there's a guy hiding in there. No, I am getting just fucking wrecked.
Oh yeah. What am I doing?
What am I doing? So you can use the elevator. That's another travel method. And that guy was just kind of camping that elevator. So he's got the
Get me out
sheep
of
gun,
here.
which is kind of hard to stop. Alright, I got one. I think you respawn. Yeah, you start. You don't respawn, but you gain health after a while.
Sure, they're okay.
That one I just got an easy kill. Just kind of wreck somebody else's kill. One of these buttons. Oh yeah, circle does the baseball bat. Like finish off. Alright, I just got a bunch of motherfuckers. Now I got the jetpack, so I'm gonna avoid this guy until my health is back up.
Reloading.
Probably a bad spot to get into.
What do I do with this? Reloading.
Oh shit, I almost had him. Get him.
I'll take that.
Ooh, finally got me. Alright, I was on a little bit of a roll there. That wasn't too bad.
Thank you. Oh. What am I doing?
Guys
Super
throwing
one.
sheeps at me.
Huh?
I try to dress. You can dress your worm in different things. I try to dress my worm in the douchiest thing possible. So this guy has like a tombstone chest tattoo and a bandana. So it's like it looks like a guy that you'd see at like a Stop the Steal QAnon MAGA rally. Which is kind of what I'm going for with this guy, you know. Just I want people to hate him, you know. Those guys are very hateable. Stealing that jetpack, taking off. Oh shit, out of jetpack.
What do I do with this?
Oh, got fucked me with a bat. So he's got 83 baseball bat kills.
I am very concerned.
Hearing a dog bark? I hope that's in the game.
Huh? What do I do with this?
I guess I'm trying to do like the Sonic the Hedgehog type jumps. Or... Oh shit. Fucker. I'm trying to tell people how to play this game, and I'm just getting fucking wrecked every single time.
What am I doing?
Next, after the deathmatch, I'll play a couple Royal Rumbles. Just to show you guys how that goes. You gotta be a little bit more careful on that. This is more just for practice, I guess. Oh. Okay, that was... I didn't even know what was happening there. Just swinging the bat and shoot.
Get me out of here.
Keeps starting me off up here. I'm gonna do this. I'm hoping it'll give me the new level so I can see that along with you guys.
Final 60 seconds.
60 seconds. So how much does this take? 9 minutes? Yeah, I'll probably have to play a rumble after this. There's a guy just camping in there.
Game ends in 30 seconds.
You're just gonna hide in there for the last 30 seconds? Nice. Got 2 right at the end. Oh shit. Except this guy's gonna fuck me
10
up.
seconds.
Reloading.
Bitch. Get wrecked. Trump 2016. No, wait, that's the wrong year. I don't know. I'm not in character, okay? Let's see, what place did I get? Pretty bad, I would imagine. Where am I? Oh, 7th place. That's not bad for not playing in several months. 10 eliminations. Unlocking some shitty sunglasses. Shotgun is a pretty good one. Pretty simple, pretty good. I'm pretty sure this is the first, somebody wants to be my friend. Baby Nick 84? I don't think so, buddy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this relationship evolves, and maybe I can be friends. I don't want him to join my squad, and then he's like 12 years old, and I gotta talk to a kid. Gross. I play these games with cartoons as an adult, not because I like kids. Let's see. Last worm standing. This might be a little bit of a long review to play 2 of the 4 modes, but I think it'll give you guys a good idea of how much fun it is. Hopefully it's going to give me the new level, though. I guess if you've never seen it, they're all kind of new to you. That one that we just played with the zip lines and stuff, that is not my favorite level. Let's see. Spaceport Showdown, I think that's a new one. Battlegrounds Bank is a new one. think there was 2. I think it started with 2, or maybe 3. Yeah, the Deadly Dockyard. I think that's the one I like. Oh, it has been new. No, maybe that is a new one. It's like, I've definitely played this before, but I am also putting fresh eyes on it. I think it's a free game too. If not, it's really cheap. I definitely would be down to doing a longer stream of this if anybody's interested, or interested in doing squad stuff and doing a stream. Yeah, this is taking a minute, so I'll tell you about my day. I ran out of weed. I had to face the world sober. But then I found more weed, and everything was fine. It wasn't a big deal. You know, it was cool. Another thing about this game is I feel like you can pick it up in like about 90 seconds. Like the basics. Like I feel like anybody could play this game, whether like I feel like old people could play this game as well. It's not as intimidating as some of the other Rumble games. You know, like Warzone or Fortnite even. Or what's the other one? The Spell Quest. Spell Quest was very difficult. But as far as the Fortnites and PUBGs and stuff, this one doesn't have the 3D, and it's super easy to pick up. I don't know if younger people would like that though. I know, as an old gamer, I like going back and checking out this stupid shit side-scroller stuff, you know? It's like, I know I always wanted the 3D stuff when I was a kid, and, you know, mostly everything was a side-scroller, but now that mostly everything is exactly the fucking same, I really like the idea of using just the 2 dimensions to make a video game, because then you gotta get a little bit more creative, I think, with how it plays out in, you know, that side-scroller platformer type of thing. This is almost like Brawlhalla, but with guns, actually. Well, it's also way bigger than Brawlhalla. Brawlhalla is kind of the free-to-play, Smash Brothers ripoff. And I think it's like same as Smash Brothers, so you could have like 4 people in the game at one time. But this is like, I think, what is this, 20? 15 or 20? Kind of knocking each other around. I was hoping it would find something by now. Wonder if I can quick cut the search out of the review. Although I've been talking the entire time, and it's kind of part of the review at this point. Okay, match found joining now. I'll probably get killed in 2 fucking seconds, and then the review will be over. But, like I said, I am definitely down if anybody's interested to play this, just if you want to watch me stream it, or if you want to join in, form a squad, and, you know, kind of do this as just like, maybe like a late night 10 p.m. broadcast. I'm still a noob. I just like that word noob, you know, as like a label for yourself, so it's fun. What is this? Okay, so bank, station, car park, apartments, office, construction, warehouse, security, sorting office, and station east. I'm pretty sure I played this. Pretty sure I played this game before. I'm gonna start on the bottom. Kind of like to start in like a least desirable place. Although I think there's somebody here already. They do have loot crates. Got some banana bombs, which sound stupid, but are actually very effective, these banana bombs. Uh-oh. Yeah, I ain't fucking with him. Let him chase him. Got him.
First kill!
And I got the first kill.
What do I do with this?
We have a new kill leader!
Reloading.
Match favorite eliminated!
Champion eliminated. Alright. So I got some armor.
Closing!
But now the zone's gonna close just like it does in most
Care
normal
package
games.
incoming! Supplies inbound!
Reloading.
Alright. I don't see where the zone's closing, so I must be inside of it, I'm assuming. The banana store. It's a great place. It's
What do I do with this?
I don't know if I played this level or not anymore. I can't remember. I'd have to see the center.
First shutdown imminent!
So this is where that jetpack is going to come in handy, is like getting to new zones as quickly as possible. Yeah, I'm just going to let this pull me away from you, because you are an asshole. I guess this is where the zone's ending over here. Oh, I do have this interesting thing. Plunger grappling hook. Oh, and I'm dead.
New restricted zones! Kill leader
Alright,
down!
I got number 3 out of... Oh, there's only fucking 3 of them? Oh, well, I mean, because they all got eliminated. Okay, so I got 3rd.
Two players
And the
remaining!
last worm standing.
Care package complete!
Kind of want to see how this plays out, but it's probably going to be this guy getting wrecked by these sheep. Oh, no, he got away. Oh, yeah. Those are automatic turrets, which seem to work pretty good. You can watch how these guys play it. Oh, that's the holy hand grenade that is obviously ripped off from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Also another desirable weapon.
Shutdown imminent!
These are the last 2 guys, I guess. Oh, they're closing out some more zones. So it's not a circle so much as that they just shut down individual zones. So like he's about to be in a death zone if he goes down there.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Nice.
So I mean, now these 2 players seem to have completely lost each other, so it might just come down to who can avoid the zones at the end here.
No!
Nope, he's still chasing him. Oh shit. Yeah, that shield ain't gonna do nothing if a grenade gets behind you. Oh, oh. John J.S. Planet, 3rd place with 1 kill. Second place got 0 kills. He just avoided everyone. Alright, well, you know, Worms, Rumble, very fun game, at least for a little while. I think it definitely has potential if they keep adding to it and coming up with new and fun ways to, you know, get you around the map and, you know, do interesting things during the fight. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, it's a fun game, and I'm down to play it again. I enjoy it. Well, maybe I'll be a regular again. We'll see. Oh yeah, I also got gold teeth, which is very not MAGA-like, but I thought it was very douchey, so I thought it helped with the whole look. All right, guys, that is it for the game review. Thanks for sticking with us during this quick break for the regular show, and now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
It's the snakes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
That was my review of Worms Rumble.
It was wormy.
You rumble.
Lots of
Worm
worms.
It was squirmy.
I got worms.
I got third place. That was the first time I played in months. Got third place.
Now that what is the tier? It's a 3-player game, right?
Yeah, there's 3 people.
Okay, that's what I
No, I think it's like 20. Cause it's,
thought it was like 100 or something.
No, that's like Fortnite. How many does Fortnite have?
Fortnite, we're gonna get down.
Lauren, you play Fortnite.
How many? Oh, in Battle Royale, there's 100.
Yeah, so this is a smaller game than that for sure, by like a lot, you know, because it's 2-dimensional space.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like TD space.
And it's worms, so it's tiny.
Yeah, I like tiny TD.
Yeah. It's enough guys to
Teeny
beat,
tiny.
okay?
Snakes. It's like snakes, but it's smaller.
So Jerod had something happen to him.
Oh yeah, we had a fantastic comedy show.
Oh, it was great. Well, it was a real
That-
good, we're hanging out with
that-
each other. It was fun.
Lauren put on.
We were
Yeah.
kind of
Four in the
celebrating
Buffalo.
Danny's birthday,
By
And by
putting on-
celebrating, I mean we were drinking lots of drinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
We put on a fantastic comedy show.
Yeah.
It was great. We had,
Now, point on the doll where you got touched.
am I the
Oh,
doll?
my
'Cause
God,
It's right here on
Yeah.
my belly. So what happened
You
was
got a belly rub?
I got belly smacked.
Oh,
what I
Ooh,
got.
that's inappropriate.
Yeah,
I mean
so-
the belly rub is inappropriate too, but a belly smack, and you gotta be like close level friends to get away with a
They
belly
were-
smack.
yeah,
I
they were
would
not-
never do that to Jared.
Yeah. So I'm in the back of the room, as you do. I'm waiting to go up. Friend of the show, Lauren Defoe, is on stage. She's doing her thing. I'm waiting to go up. I'm in the back. It's a small room that this comedy show's taking place in. So I'm by the exit. I'm a big boy, so I'm taking up a lot of space. And I see a couple. They get up. It's a guy and his wife get up.
Boomers.
No, they're probably about our age.
Wow.
Probably about our age, a young couple. So they get up and they're going to the door. I see them coming, so I shuffle against the wall so that they have room to squeeze past me. And this guy, he comes in and he turns and like dead locks eyes with me, big grin on his mouth, and he just starts slapping my belly in rapid succession.
Oh, not just like a one?
Not just like a double tap or a one. No, like 4 or 5 times. He's like from the side and the front, and then he slides out past me, and I'm shook. I'm taken aback because that guy did it so confidently that I thought he did know me.
You were like, oh, that's my uncle.
Yeah, I was
that's
like,
obviously a family
I was
member.
like, do I know this guy? Does this guy know me? What's happening right now? So I'm taken aback. I'm like, I can't even react because I'm so flabbergasted.
Yeah.
I turn and I look at his wife. I'm like, what? And we lock eyes, and she starts to give me like
She
a little
just kisses you.
I wish. She was actually kind of cute.
That would have made it better.
Yeah, but she starts to give me like a little half shrug. Like I think she's about to be like, sorry, he's drunk. Like
But
give me.
then she starts
give me like
slapping
that.
What'd
at
she
you.
do? She's
Yeah,
just like,
so-
fuck you.
No, so she just goes, and then she slaps me on the belly a couple times.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then and they're gone. They're gone
Are
into
they
the
from,
night.
Were they from Europe?
In the wind.
I don't know.
Into the night.
I feel like that's a European
They're
thing.
both wearing white tees. If that
Is
helps.
that a European thing?
I think so, in some cultures.
But yeah, so
Like how?
they leave and
don't
never to
know.
return. And then
I feel like the only
after-
time I would be allowed to slap you on the belly is if you ate an impressive amount of something.
Yeah, after I did, I'd be like, dude, I just ate an entire Chinese buffet. Then I'd slap my belly and be like,
Get a
feel
couple.
this.
Get a
Yeah,
couple.
get
Weight
a couple in
stabs.
this.
Yeah, but, hey, you want to
feel
feel
it
it
moving?
kicking? You want to feel it kicking? Yeah.
My uncle went to Germany once and tried on a suit, and the guy,
guy
this
jerked
is
him
this
off?
is back in the Cold War days, and the guy like was he's getting a suit tailored and he's
touched
doing
his
everything, and he rubbed his belly and goes, capitalist.
Oh, those wacky communists.
Capitalist pig.
Yeah.
I like
They know
that.
them. No, here's the epilogue to the story, though. Later on, we found out Lauren Defoe, she was on before me. When she went to take the stage, some lady in the audience, a lady did this to her, gave her the old slide and grab on the butt.
The old tickle.
Yeah, the old little shape curve and honk, honk,
I'm
honk is your mother.
starting to get curious because not this show, but the show before that, there was a pair of obvious swingers. Like, is there a swingers collective?
Well, we think it's
They-
the same lady.
Yes. No,
that.
it wasn't. I would have recognized that couple because I like.
Well, the lady that slapped me on the belly, the guy and the lady that slapped me on the belly, I think it was the lady was the one that grabbed Lauren's butt.
Oh yeah, that night. But I'm
Yeah.
saying the
Should've pulled your
last
dick out.
month there was a couple.
If I had more time to think, if they stuck around, they stuck around.
There was a
dick
couple
out.
the month
Yeah.
beforehand that were like heckling, but they weren't like heckling in a mean way. They were like flirty heckling.
They were
Like,
negging.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you're funny.
Yeah, and then I made fun of them for being swingers, and then they like visibly were like, "Yeah, you caught us." So now I'm starting to wonder.
You gon' catch us.
Yeah, I was like-
Someone's
you're-
figured it
yeah.
out.
So, you're gonna catch something from us. Is
I
more-
think comedians are easy targets for swingers.
Why is
because
that?
most comedians are degens.
Yeah, they're just degenerates, and if you go to enough comedy shows, you're bringing home a couple comedians with you. If you're an older swinger couple,
I do think that's a thing. I've never run into I've never accidentally.
Florida thing for
yeah,
sure.
I've never accidentally run into so many swingers.
I know
in
it
my
seems
life.
weird, Lauren, because you are a degen and also a comedian. Like it seems like not the
Yeah.
same thing. It's coincidental.
Yeah, it feels
It's
like it's an accident.
But
for
you
me.
would. But most comics are also degens.
Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah.
true. Is degen a word now? Like
yeah. It's
degenerate?
from Letterkenny.
Okay. I don't watch Letterkenny, but I didn't know that was like a term that you kids use these days.
Yeah, got our fingers on the pulse.
Live in the Something
Fingers on
Planet
the
studio in
balls.
beautiful Montreal, Canada. From the team that brought you Are Racehorses Real? And Girls Gone Golfing. This is Something
Boo.
Planet World News.
I hate golfing.
Something Planet World News.
Unless it's
It's my jam.
No, I don't do that yet.
That intro, that don't get anybody else pumped up.
That's a good intro.
I was until you said something.
It
you
mentions
would
physical
talk.
activity.
This is Something
I'm
Planet
out.
News team.
That's how I get pumped.
Disney World or Westworld theme parks robot plans have people freaked.
Ooh, can I fuck these
Good
robots?
to see HuffPost doing.
No,
the
they
real
haven't had
West-
the sexy robots yet, like at Westworld.
Can we murder these robots?
Ooh.
You can, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna get kicked out of the park.
Can I murder and then have sex with these robots?
That's Westworld.
First 3 questions when they opened Westworld. Those are the very first questions from the very first guest.
And they said yes to all
What the
3.
fuck is that? Oh, is that a video from it? Oh,
That's
creepy.
it. Yeah, that's it right
I don't
there.
want that. That's a
It
nightmare.
engages with people.
get
A
the
viral New York Times headline published Wednesday asks, "Are you ready for sentient Disney robots?"
No.
Based on Twitter, the answer so far seems to be absolutely not. The Walt Disney Company is in the process of developing hyper-realistic, free-roaming robot versions of beloved characters to
Nice.
populate the grounds of its parks. Labeling them sentient may be jumping the gun a little bit, as the idea of robot sentience is, to put it mildly, complicated. But the creations are slated to have cameras and sensors that let them make on-the-fly choices about what to do and say, the Times reported. So that'll be
That's
creepy.
Westworld.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm for it.
If they can't move,
I'm
like
not.
if their legs can't, like they can't walk, if they're just like planted to a place, I'd be okay with that.
No, I
'Cause
like
I know fit shit.
I like the guys in the suit. I like the guy who plays Gaston. He goes around. He's a dick to the people at the park.
Yeah, but that's a human being.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want him to be a robot.
Yeah, no, I want him to have a human dick.
I
Yeah.
met a person who played
Well, now
fucking-
that they're charging $15 an hour to work, then they're just gonna replace all these people with robots.
yeah, but I don't want a walking around robot. Nah.
What? You don't want to walk around any robot?
Nah, man, that shit's scary.
Why is it scary?
Because if the robot uprising happens, if
Oh,
they're
it's
walking
happening.
around,
It's gonna happen.
Why would
regardless.
those-
if they're stationary, if they can't move, I feel better because I can just stay out of the way.
I feel like the robot uprising isn't really a thing. Like, why
It's
would
not,
robots
yeah.
want to uprise anyway?
They want to rule, bro.
Did
For
you
what?
see?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because
It's terrible.
Did
It's
you-
awful.
Did you
I know
see,
they want to fix it.
Did you see the video of Elon Musk unveiling the ideas for the Tesla bot?
It didn't have a pussy or a butthole. I was like,
Yeah, it
what
wasn't
are
a
you
real
doing?
thing. It was just a dude in a suit.
But like he was talking
It was
about
just
it.
a dude in a suit throwing bricks through the windows of Cybertruck.
Yeah.
Fuck your
Fucking-
truck, bitch.
Musk was talking about it, and he's like, "Yeah, we made it so that like you can outrun it." Like his selling points.
His
for the
selling point is
thing-
like
Yeah,
most
yeah.
people should be able to outrun this.
It's like,
or
what?
or overpower it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's because there's a lot of silly billies like Brad who think there's going to be a robot uprising.
No, it's because it's a legitimate problem, and
And
they're
no, it's not. There's
tackling it.
no robots.
That is not a problem.
How
That's
do you
not a
know?
legitimate
How
problem.
do you know? There are robots.
They're building the robots.
What do you
and
think the
they're-
fucking vacuum cleaner is gonna cut your tits off while you're asleep?
Maybe. Have you seen it? It
Wasn't
can
that
use
the
a knife.
That was the plot of Brave Little Toaster 2. I
Yeah,
think.
they were going
Cutting
to
tits
Roomba
off?
cutting
Yeah.
tits off?
Yeah.
No,
it was
here's
Brave Little
the
Toaster 2
robot
Kit Kat.
uprising problem is that they make a Roomba and then idiots like Brad and Lauren tape a knife to it and then they go, it's an uprising! The folly of man!
Wow, we're idiots because we know what's going on. Wow. Okay. Whatever.
Sorry, you're not woke,
Yeah,
Jared.
Yeah.
You probably watched CNN.
I feel like the robot uprising and zombie apocalypse are like two things that like I feel like constantly weigh on stupid people's minds.
Yeah, I agree.
They're not the same thing.
I know they're not the same thing.
Yeah,
but,
but
those
they
are the-
both weigh on your mind.
But they.
They're not
Well,
the
what-
same.
I mean, how often do either of you bring up the zombie apocalypse?
a lot.
Never.
I don't bring up the zombie
Not
apocalypse.
like-
I worry about the AI.
Well, this
shit.
is a comedy fucking podcast, right? Like we're riffing.
No, something planned
Lauren,
is
we're doing a
educational.
bit, right? Lauren,
Lauren's not doing
it's
it.
a bit, right?
I worry about sentient.
It's that Star Wars meme.
She
But it's a
legit-
bit, right?
I know
It's a
not.
bit, right?
I worry about it.
There's so many worse things for you right now that you should
Oh,
be
yeah.
worried
Her
about.
pays.
You should be worrying
Her
about the
pays.
human
No,
uprising.
Yeah.
no, check it out. I realize I could have a stroke at any given moment and just lights out, and I would cease to
A
exist.
stroke or
I
a stroke?
go lights out after I stroke.
Yeah,
like,
I
sleepy
get that
time.
there are worse, more real things. However, I don't want to add another shitty thing to the list.
I like how she just admits that it's a bullshit thing.
I don't want to
It's a
add worse.
bullshit man. It's a legit problem.
Listen, I just don't want another problem. I worry about adding another
oh.
problem.
I
Lauren,
can't. I
baby.
personally can't wait to have a robot butler friend,
Yeah,
like in
me too.
Bicentennial Man.
All you have to do is treat
I
them
want
nice.
what was
Yeah,
that
I'm just
one
gonna be nice.
with Joaquin Phoenix where he had the smartphone?
Oh yeah, he was a sex robot.
No, not
her.
not
Sex
ex,
robot,
her,
sex robot.
ex machina, her. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. I want a her.
Oh, they have that.
That wasn't-
that
No,
ended
I want like
poorly.
a real one.
You want one?
Oh.
You want one that's gonna
Sex
cheat on
robots.
you with 300 different people?
No, not ex machina.
No, we want sex robots, right?
No, the
Jared?
one in her. She was like, I have something to admit that I'm currently in a relationship with.
I didn't
3
actually
other-"
see the movie.
Okay.
I just want to be Joaquin Phoenix.
It was actually pretty sad. This man falling in love with his operating system.
Remember that face
Like it
on
was
his
pretty
forehead?
sad how lonely and awkward this guy
Bicentennial
was.
Man was sad. Okay.
No, but Bicentennial Man wasn't sad for the humans. It was just sad for that robot
But
guy.
here's
But
the
it wasn't
thing.
sad because he achieved everything he ever wanted.
I don't want
Right.
anyone to be sad. AI was sad.
AI was 3 hours too long.
AI
Yeah.
was super sad.
And you didn't even get to see Jude Law's dick.
Yeah.
No, you just saw a
And
fucking
he was a sex robot. Am I
robot
right, David?
definitely a
child
sex robot.
die in the ice caps.
He
Bro,
didn't
I
die.
have not seen these movies yet. What the fuck?
You
Well-
had 20 years to
No,
see
you
AI.
get 30 years for movies.
No, you
Spoilers.
don't.
Yes,
You
you do.
don't.
When I say you do, you do. It don't mean
Oh.
it's the jurisdiction of real.
My bad. Well, yeah, Lauren, I guess you were wrong. You shouldn't have said it made you sad.
It made me sad.
Yeah, that's what I was mad about. That's the
Spoiler.
only
It
thing.
made me sad.
Not the fact that he died. That just made it sad. Once
Well,
I heard sad, I just
All right, here,
powered up
let me
with
spoil
rage.
it for you further, but fix it. He doesn't die forever, and then
Yeah,
That's
he
fine.
lives forever.
yeah, and then
So-
on top of it, you
Who
after
cares?
being sad, you
He
get
get
to have
robot
an
age.
He was a
existential crisis.
fake child.
I walked into that movie thinking, man, I could have not watched this movie.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once.
This movie
and
could have
I
ended
don't
at the
wanna
Blue
see it
Fairy.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see that movie again.
I've seen it 5
Moving
times.
on,
That's sad.
South Carolina man gave child a face tattoo at a McDonald's.
Oh,
Police
fuck
say.
yeah.
Sweet.
Did
Now,
it come?
now
like, with
this
the
is a
Happy
real
Meal?
problem, not the robot
This
uprising.
is an actual problem. Face tattoos on children at McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's something that we can't have.
Was it of the grimace?
It was the grimace. It was a grimace teardrop.
Yeah.
Not in Florida, surprisingly.
Not Florida, surprisingly. A South Carolina man has been arrested for allegedly giving a child a face tattoo. Brandon Prescia, 28, of Lawrence, South Carolina, is charged with illegal tattooing and underage tattooing.
Oh, that
after
looks
police
like he looks
learned-
like a black Ricky Hicken, bro.
He does look like Ricky Hicken. Oh my
Ricky
god.
Hickens, friend of the show. What was the tattoo of?
He's got the same mopey ass face as Ricky.
Oh, I didn't say that.
This is one French fry.
You just want French fry tattoo? Okay. It doesn't say what the tattoo is. I'm pretty disappointed.
Well, they show his
He's
face. Did they
nuts.
or is that the guy who did the tattoo?
No, they're not showing
Yeah,
the
they're not showing
victim's
the
face.
victim, bro. Why would the victim have a mugshot?
I don't know. I thought you were making fun of this kid.
Why would I make fun of the kid who got
You're a
assaulted?
dick.
No, I am not.
Oh, they don't have to have a whole picture of his face. I just want to see.
You just want to see the tattoo?
You just think Ricky Hicken looks like a kid.
What?
That's
No.
why you're
What's-
assuming, sir.
What's
Yeah.
the worst McDonald's face tattoo you can have?
The grimace.
I mean, you could have the Hamburglar. It would be pretty bad.
That's true. If it's just the Hamburglar's face.
This is
it's
the
just the-
Hamburglar shit.
The Hamburger's face on like your cheek, like
Yeah.
the whole cheek.
I think Birdie, because her fucking beat kind of look like pussy lips.
What?
What if you just got what if you just got Ronald McDonald's mask that he wears for doing crimes tattooed over your eyes?
Oh my god.
They don't show that anymore on Ronald McDonald because it was too scary.
Oh
Actually.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it says he used to do crimes with a Hamburglar back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ran a sick crew.
Oh, I
ran it,
never
yeah.
saw that.
And it was so
There's
you
a
shouldn't get
ketchup
that.
smuggling ring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what if it
It's just
instead of a teardrop, it's a ketchup packet and then a
no,
little bit of
leaking a
ketchup
little bit?
it's
coming
just
out?
it's one of the McNugget kids.
It's just it's a broken ice cream machine.
Yeah, bro.
Yes. Sorry, it's closed.
Yeah.
Out of order.
Out of order.
Wow.
That would be something a kid might ask for. Authorities were tipped off that a man had tattooed a child's face at the restaurant after a customer filmed the incident and posted a video on social media. Investigators identified the suspect, unlicensed tattoo artist, as Prescia. So where is? I wish there was,
Under pressure.
there's no video of this.
Wait, so it
Tattooing.
happened.
I looked
Of
it
him
up. It's-
tattooing?
All right.
Yeah,
Some-
I saw the
something,
video. It's like from way far
But
away.
it
It doesn't show.
happened
It doesn't.
But
show.
it's definitely he's definitely
Inside-
tattooing his
Yeah.
face.
Is the kid like, yeah, this is awesome, or is he like holding the kid down?
I think the kid wants
I'm
it.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure the kid
They seem very
wanted
relaxed.
the tattoo.
Can we get?
I'm
can
taking
we,
that quote out of
yes,
context.
Yes,
How old
Pretty
is
sure the
yes.
kid
That-
wants it.
yeah, the kid wants it.
Isolate that.
He wanted.
need to
He
make that
wanted
into
that
a
tattoo of Bear McCheese.
We need to make that into like a techno
ringtone.
track.
The kid wants it.
No.
I like how everybody,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. He's loving it.
I like how everybody
Oh, man.
except for me has said that phrase, and I'm not gonna fucking say it. So
Say what?
Say it.
nah, that
Say
phrase.
No, but it happened.
You just said that phrase, bro.
it happened inside the
At like a
McDonald's?
booth, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
the kids just dip. I could just see him like.
That's a
eating
real hood
hamburger.
McDonald's right there. If
Oh,
people
he-
are getting
He
lined up
didn't
for
use
face
ink. He was
tats.
using the barbecue dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Oh my god. What?
All right, Florida woman arrested after lewd jail visit with inmate, authorities say.
Lauren, what did you do?
I'll never
A
tell.
Florida woman exposed her
Florida
breasts
woman. Yeah.
and appeared to pleasure herself during a virtual visit with an inmate last week.
This all tracks for Lauren.
She ended up behind bars herself.
Lauren.
Danielle Ferrero, 38, of Punta Gorda.
Punta Gorda.
She
Ooh.
spoke to the inmate in a video call at the Charlotte County Jail's Visitation Center on August 8th.
So she didn't even fuck him?
Nope.
No,
She
Ferrero
showed
and the
her
inmate
shits.
engaged in lewd sexual conversation for about an hour before she began touching herself with within the visitation building, according to the statement.
Punta Gorda, of
was
course,
she,
Spanish
like,
for
were
pussy
there
fat.
people around? Like,
I don't know if I think the booths are private. You know, I think she probably thought it was a jack-off booth of some sort,
But,
but
like,
that
why
it's
not?
being monitored. So I guess that's like
I
illegal.
just think this is.
Well, because the people that work at the jail shouldn't have to clean up her fluids.
Yes, they should.
No.
No, No,
Yeah.
they're caging human beings that have
Yeah,
sexual
Not her.
needs. Yeah, but like maybe they're in a. I
Well,
think
now
this,
they heard it.
This
Yeah, now they
is.
caged her.
I think this is bullshit. I think this is total
Nah,
bullshit.
you work at a prison, you got to clean up jizz. That's the
If
law.
you're gonna cage human beings,
You
then
have to clean up
fucking
their jizz? Is
Yeah,
that what you're
yeah.
saying?
Actually, yeah. You have to
Yep.
deal.
You know what? Lawrence says a lot of shit. I'm with her on this
Yeah,
one.
you have to deal with their needs, their needs in their entirety. Sex is a
So
a
you
human
think sex
need.
workers should
Yeah,
be
they
subjected to our
John,
prison
did you
system?
know they
No, I
charge
think they
inmates
should be allowed
5
to
cents an
have
hour to
sex.
read?
Yeah, I know in some places they do a lot
Yeah.
of really shitty
Clean
stuff
up that
like
woman's jizz, jail.
This is why private.
I mean, they'll
prisons
do
are
it.
Bullshit.
They'll do it. They'll just charge you for it.
Yeah.
I mean, even these video conference things.
Nah,
Like,
do it for free.
Like it's.
all right, that's the hill Jerod and Lauren are gonna die
It's a
on.
huge
Actually, you know what?
right.
You're right, John. They're charging her to do this video conference service. She should get the jack off. Is there? That's she's paid
right.
for that.
Yeah, she paid out the ass to have that video.
Well, I don't think you have to
conference
pay if you
service.
go to the visitation
Oh,
center.
No, you
have
do.
to pay.
No, that's
Yes,
well, not in this county. You do. You don't.
You have to pay to have a phone call. Why wouldn't you have to pay to have the video?
If somebody
conference?
goes to the
Zoom
video
call.
call in the facility, it doesn't cost any money.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Either way,
Sure.
I think it's bullshit.
In this county, I know.
You know?
Yes.
You know.
I don't even.
All right,
get,
shut the
it's
fuck
not
up.
even about the money to me. It's about you're keeping people behind cages. They're not even. They're not able to fulfill human needs.
How about
under
instead
your
of
control?
Instead of
Let them fuck.
Instead of letting people fuck, maybe we should just let them out.
Yeah, and
agree.
and
Let
fuck-
them fuck. Let them
Like,
fuck.
This woman has a very strong Adam's apple.
And this is completely under private prisons.
who-
like,
wait, who
fuck
does?
private
Okay.
prisons.
The woman, very strong.
So she,
Alright.
at one point during the
Women
session,
don't
she
have
was,
Adam's apple.
she was rocking back and forth on her seat as a form of
Oh, that's
masturbation. The
hot.
sheriff's office
It's
said.
hot.
Oh yeah.
So she wasn't even using her fingers.
Well, she
She
did
was
touch
just
herself. it
rubbing
said.
on the seat.
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
She
That's
exposed
I
her
mean,
bullshit.
breasts.
that's how you got kicked off the bus for a lifetime ban.
A ban?
Ban.
A band.
band.
I mean, yeah, you were rocking back and forth in the seat too much, stumped
Yeah.
the place up.
Streaming?
It was because of the
Got the
stink,
windows all
not
foggy.
because of
Not
the
the-
act.
Okay, it
It
wasn't
did-
the act; it was the smell.
That's
It
fair.
was the
That's
smell,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair. You can't shut her
Yeah.
up.
If she
it was
made
the
a-
smell of burning
If
hair.
she made a bunch of people vomit, then I would be on their side. But she didn't. That's not part
By
of
the
the
looks of her,
story.
she
Is
might
that,
have.
is that a goal that like somebody should have?
Sometimes I go for
In
vomit.
prison? Yes.
I guess.
That's
Alright.
how you keep
Moving
undesirables
on.
away.
Before you move on, the leading explanation in the comments section is that they used her visit for their own gratification, the guards, that is. Told few too many people about it, and then the boss got wind of it.
All right, so these guards did something fucked up and they arrested
and
her?
then,
I mean, that
Even-
sounds about right.
Oh,
Yeah,
as
even
far as
more
prison guards
fucked
go.
up.
Yeah,
Even
it's
more
like
fucked
they
up.
waited because they monitor it. So why did they let it go so
and
far?
then
They probably
yeah.
these guys probably like jerk off to these channels all the time because
Yeah.
they're monitored by the guards. And stuff.
Absolutely.
Then you know what? Fuck.
And I've heard a lot about that where the guards are like in the conjugal visit trailers in like actual prison or whatever. They're just like watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not allowed, but like,
mean,
what
that's
is
just a
anybody gonna do
perk.
about it?
That's a
So
perk.
the guards are the problem. The people who are actually
Well,
being
obviously,
disgusting
that's why I said they
aren't
should
the
have
pro-
to clean up that
Well,
shit.
I
They
don't know what the
should.
guy.
Lick it
I don't know
up.
what the guy she's jerking off for did. Like, if he killed somebody, then he's probably got to be in jail. But if he just like I don't know stole something, then probably doesn't need to be in jail.
It's not about him at this point. Like she.
Well, she
like,
definitely doesn't
she
need to
was
be
in
arrested.
A, she was in a private.
I mean, that seems
situation.
like a fine at most.
Yeah, that's a fine. I'll pay
I
to
think
jack
that's a
off to do it.
fine situation for
It's a
everybody.
fine.
Yeah, no,
Except for once the arrest happened.
I agree with the comments. It's
Fine series of
they told
events.
too many people about the recording of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
No, those guards are being.
and then they had to do something
the
about
guards
it.
are being pervs. They didn't get shit for it because they never do, and she's having to pay for it. And I think that's bullshit.
Agreed.
Moving on.
All right, now it's time to play our favorite game.
Ooh, I thought we just did.
This is the game where we determine who is the asshole. It's called Am I the Asshole? We take a
Yes.
headline from Reddit's Am I the Asshole? We make a snap judgment, and then we get into the actual post and see who the asshole actually is and who the asshole is not. Is that a good explanation?
You got it. Yeah.
I think that's clear.
I followed that.
All right. So,
There will be a live poll.
we do have a live poll in the chat, so if you're watching live, you can play along. If you're listening from home, just play along in your head. You know, maybe play with your roommate or something.
By the
Or
way,
play with yourself.
Kazi
Get in a roommate, get in an argument with your roommate, and then put that argument on Reddit's Am I the Asshole?
Yeah.
Kazi 1983 says it's our tax dollars. They should clean it, referring to the jizz.
Clean
Yeah,
that
baby.
jizz.
This guy
Clean
gets
that
it.
jizz.
Team
you know,
Jerod.
I honestly don't want my taxpayer dollars going to clean it up jizz.
Nah.
Wow, what do you
feel-
want them going to then, John?
I don't know. I
Clean
feel
up
like
piss?
jizz, I feel like jizz
Clean
is a
up
personal
piss?
responsibility.
Healthcare is pretty
fucking
good.
libertarian John over here.
Healthcare.
If jizz is lying around, that's going to be
It's a
a
health
problem
risk,
for health. It's a
yeah.
health risk. Yeah, so
You
that
could
is
slip on
healthcare.
it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, don't be rude. Clean up your own jizz, folks. All
Don't
right.
tell me how to live my life.
I will tell you how to live your
There's a
life.
jizz fairy.
I
I
will
know
if
it,
they
and I
if
love
the
it.
prisons
Hey,
would
you
provide.
live here now, okay?
Yeah, I live here
You
now.
technically live here now, and
I
you have to
do.
clean up your own jizz.
I live here
Yeah.
so I can get therapy for at
Yeah,
low
Brad,
price.
Brad's gonna move into John's dilapidated car.
I live on his couch.
So this county has better mental health care coverage
Pasco, yeah.
than the county that he was living in. So he has Brad has had to move here so that he can seek therapy.
And all I do is
You live here now?
Yeah, I've been sleeping on the couch for the last. Where have you been?
Not
Another
here.
country?
He's been in Costa Rica.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Wait, you
I
live
mean,
here?
I didn't know
For real?
that
Yeah.
either.
Well, I told him
Leprechaun?
told him he could set up a cot in here.
Leprechaun?
John is talking. Stop! You're interrupting the show, David.
So, John, who's the asshole?
Am I the asshole for wearing a bathing suit
Yes.
in a nude-only spa
No.
on a work trip?
No.
Yes.
No.
no, because it's a work trip. Just like you in the zip line, you got to do it because it's work.
You got to do it because it's work.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, David, take off your trunks and get in
Yeah,
here with
yeah.
me. If
David.
it's me, he says no.
But if it's
But-
But if it's his boss, he says yes because he wants that raise.
Yeah.
I do. I do want that raise.
I'm going to say
I was kidding. Yes. No, I don't. No, I'm saying.
No, you're not the asshole. I don't think he's the
I
asshole.
feel like there's a twist here. Like they didn't have to do it.
Twist in them shorts.
Yeah, but
What?
just based off of the premise alone,
Sometimes you're shy.
I'm gonna go the opposite direction of what people think I would do. But I think that if you don't want to be nude, you don't have to be nude. So
That's what I thought you
not
would
the
say.
asshole.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
absolutely.
that's where we're at.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were going to say
I
something
thought,
controversial.
yeah, I thought you were. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be like, you
Be
have
like,
to
like,
be naked.
listen, if
yeah.
your boss
No.
says you got to get naked, then everybody knows you got to
gotta
get
get
naked.
naked.
Yeah.
So there has been one other time that I can remember where we were all on the same page and then we were all like completely wrong. So let's see if that
Well,
happens.
we'll see.
again.
We'll
That'll
see.
be-
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
That's
say-
there's,
always fun with
I'm going
it.
to say no, but I didn't read this just so I could be
yeah,
surprised.
I feel like there's a twist here. That's why I'm like I'm gonna regret this answer.
This happened pre-COVID. I was a doctoral candidate and was sent with several of my colleagues, as well as our professor, to a conference which was important in our community. The conference was held in Germany. David called it Europeans.
Germany.
I did say Europeans are.
The conference was held in Germany, and the participants occupied the entire hotel. So just so we're clear, there were no guests in this hotel who were not attending this conference. I mean, I don't think that makes a difference.
Yeah, who cares?
It's like, they only wanted me to get naked in front of other professors. The hotel had a spa, and as custom in Germany, the spa had a no bathing suits policy, loud policy. Okay, so I didn't know that was customary. in Germany.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't
Germany.
know that.
Let's go.
That sounds
Yeah, but it's just
kind of
dudes.
nice.
Yeah, it's just.
Are they? Yeah. Are they?
It's not a co-ed spa.
It's not co-ed. So
Didn't say if it was co-ed, but did it?
I would
No.
assume not.
can we? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Look up co-ed.
Well, it's talking
bathing
about
spa,
female
Germany.
professors later in the.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
So no bathing suits policy, which was posted at the entrance, so that's up front. You couldn't miss it. The conference itself was hugely international, and the key speakers were mostly Nobel laureates. All right, so this is what these fucking academic parties are.
A lot of smart wieners.
Hell yeah.
Smart ass wieners.
On the second day of the conference, myself and some newly made friends decided to check out the spa. This being a work conference, I wore a bathing suit. It was strapless, and I had a towel over it, so it wasn't obvious.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's
a
a
lady.
it's a
Okay,
lady.
so it's a no bathing suit policy, but you're allowed to wear a towel.
Yeah, and there are some co-ed spas, so we don't know.
No, I mean I'm pretty sure this is a woman because she said that her bathing suit was strapless. All
Yeah.
men's swimsuits are strapless.
I
I'm
guess
pretty
that's
sure.
true. I guess
Yeah.
Unless it's from the 1920s and you got one
And
of
you
those.
got, yeah.
One of those candy
All right,
stripes.
yeah.
I'm bringing 'em back.
So it's underneath her towel. So why does it
Yeah.
even matter?
So it wasn't obvious, but many of the others who joined me, probably a little over 20 PhD students, were straight up rocking the bathing suit. We had we're straight up rocking
The bathing suit.
Okay, we had the whole hotel to ourselves, and who the fuck would go naked at a work meeting?
So
okay,
there-
that makes sense.
Yeah, so there are a lot of people that had bathing suits on.
Well, it turns out one of the female professors, when we walked into the area of the spa in which she was, alone and totally nude,
Nice.
she just flipped the fuck out on us. Several of us were actually her students, but the rest of us basically knew her from reputation alone. She was mortified and beyond pissed that we weren't exposed while she was. Okay, so she's upset.
Yeah.
You're making me
because
feel weird
she's
now,
following
guys.
the rules.
Yeah.
And then all of a
I'm
sudden,
naked.
she thinks she's going to a naked party,
Yeah.
and now she's the only naked one at the
So
naked
now
party.
she feels like the weird one.
Now she's the weird one. I can get that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I can
wouldn't
get
feel
that.
weird personally. I'd be like, "Holy shit, you guys aren't naked."
I can get
Well,
that.
the sign says,
I-
"Oh,
I-
They
yeah,
told
why-
us to be naked.
Yeah.
Why
I would
doesn't
definitely
she just
feel
own
weird
it?
if
But
I was the
there's-
only one naked.
I might feel weird,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, I can get why she's upset, but like it's nobody's business if who you want to fucking get naked around or not. I don't give a fuck what laws it is.
That's
If
true.
I don't want to expose my fucking self, I'm not gonna fucking expose
True.
myself. You
Exactly.
Suck my dick.
Well,
after she
not if you don't
finished,
expose yourself.
No, you can
after
go
she
through the
finished
pants.
shrieking at us, she left and complained to all our professors as well as to the hotel staff. Nothing came of it, and I won't guess their reactions as I wasn't there to hear it. We ended up enjoying the next 4 days in the spa in our bathing suits, along with sometimes also bathing suit clad professors and sometimes also their children. The professor who'd complained left the conference that day and did not return, which is why I think we may be the assholes.
No.
Not at all.
Here's why nothing came of it, because that professor demanded that her students get naked in front of her, and they were like,
And they're like, we're never
"What?"
talking about this
Yeah,
again.
it's like, if you ever say that out loud, tenure can't save you.
Yeah.
And then so she left.
No, what I imagine that happened. I don't think it was anything to.
I would have just admit, if I was embarrassed about something, I would just admit
Yeah,
that I was embarrassed.
I
I'd be like,
think
holy
she
shit, I'm
got-
so embarrassed
Yes.
that I'm naked right now. I thought that was customary in Germany.
Yeah, I didn't want to break the rules, but now I see that you can, and now I feel like an idiot. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
But no, she probably just got all pissy and ass pained, and then she had to take it out on somebody, and that's really she's the fucking
Does anyone think they're an asshole in the comments?
No.
I mean, a little
OP
bit.
is not an asshole. That is for sure.
I don't know, a little bit. I mean, just bragging about going to this conference.
Being so
I
smart.
mean, what did Nobel laureates have to do with the fucking naked part?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this person.
Well,
Yeah, you know what? They suck.
I want to
Yeah,
see
they
some
do.
naked Nobel laureates.
Yeah.
no, they're worried about
Apparently
being
the teacher
naked in
did
front of
too.
them.
Yeah,
Like
what
they don't
was-
want to be embarrassed. Like,
Yeah, what
oh,
was-
look, I'm naked in front of a Nobel
See,
laureate.
find that professor's name. See if we can see their review chart.
I don't
Oh,
think they
that would
posted the
be
name.
hilarious if we could find out who this is.
Decent teacher, great tits.
Yeah, great tits.
10 out of 10.
No, decent teacher, bad tits. That's why she was so mad.
Maybe. I feel like if she was
thoroughly
like,
embarrassed.
I feel like if
herself.
she was like a floppy old lady, she wouldn't have cared.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's a thing.
Yeah, she would have been like legs spread apart.
She would
like,
have been like, "Oh, I'm in here. I'm just working on my Kegels.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, how's
Sorry
it
for
going?
the smell."
Yeah.
There's no such thing as bad tits. I just want to go out on a limb and say that. They're not.
Man,
It's
shut
not
up.
a thing.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's not.
Am I the asshole for
Brad's trying to
refusing
get
to
laid.
pay for half of my friend's ambulance
I
ride?
am.
Am I the
No.
asshole for refusing to pay for half of my friend's ambulance ride?
Well, that shit's expensive, so no.
Ooh.
I mean, maybe if you put them in the ambulance.
Yeah,
What-
if you
yeah, what if
shot
I-
him.
What if I shot you in the neck?
I'm gonna go on a
I
limb.
would. Yeah, you would need to pay for at least half of.
I'm
mine.
gonna go on a limb and say yes. There's a reason why it's half.
I'm with
I,
Dave
bet-
on
I
this.
bet
I'm
it's
gonna say
not.
yes.
I bet the reason is they got hurt and so their friend called an ambulance for them, and now they're like, "You shouldn't have called the ambulance, bro. You should have just drove me there." Pay
You
half.
can't. For one, you can't call the ambulance unless you like really need it. Not in these times.
I don't
okay?
think this is an American though. There's hardly any Americans
That's
on here.
true.
It's in Britain. It's like $20 to call a fucking ambulance. It's cheaper than an Uber.
Well, let's find. You know what? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
I say.
Let's go to the.
I
poll.
say
Let's go to the post.
no, not the asshole.
I'm gonna say.
If it's in Britain and it's only $20,
If
then
it's
yeah.
in Britain, no,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how expensive
It's
it is.
$10.
Fuck you. I'm not paying for your
Well,
your $20
yeah, I mean,
Uber, Lauren.
No, it totally depends.
Yeah,
but-
it depends on the situation of why he's in that thing.
yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I'm going.
yeah,
out
if
on
I
a
throw a
limb.
wrench at your head,
Yeah.
then like I probably
You should probably pay
I'm
for the whole
There's a
thing.
reason why he's being asked for the half.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say yes. There has to be a reason.
So
I
4
say
yeses,
no.
1 no. Let's
I
see
say
if
no.
Jared's wrong.
Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for half of my friend's ambulance ride? My friend's family has a history of high blood pressure and strokes. And a week ago, we were at my house when he had a stroke and collapsed. Oh, that's nobody's fault. I immediately called 911 and did everything the operator instructed until the ambulance arrived.
Things are looking up, Jared.
While at the hospital, his parents asked me
Yeah.
if I would be paying for half of the ambulance ride since I was
What?
the one who called it.
Told you. I called that
Jared,
shit, y'all.
Jared was right.
I couldn't tell if they were serious or not, so I ignored them until a few days later when they sent me a text saying that my half of the ambulance ride cost was $2,500.
Told you this is America, baby.
This is America.
My dick. That's what I would
I
reply.
refused to pay it, and when they wouldn't show me the bill, and his entire family has been messaging me,
Oh, so
telling
they're
me to pay for the
scammers to
ambulance
boot.
ride.
Oh.
Am I the asshole?
Oh, so he probably
No.
faked a stroke.
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, I don't know about
Oh,
faking a stroke, but it seems like they're
shit.
But where's the scam there if you still have to pay for the ambulance
yeah,
ride?
2,000 sounds
Maybe
about
the-
like the whole ambulance ride.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how much it cost like 20 years ago. I don't know how much it costs now.
Well, I just recently watched John Oliver where they talked about that.
Oh, okay.
And they talked about like about 2,000, 3,000 for them. It also depends on how far it is, but like even a quick ambulance ride could be upwards of $2,000. So if they're saying that's half of it, I feel like they're trying to tell them they're
Maybe.
giving them the
I mean,
whole thing.
You should
Yeah.
definitely send me the invoice.
Especially if they won't even show them the bill.
Yeah, that's
that
sketch.
seems what the scam
That's
is.
sketch.
But this is bullshit. Like,
And he says they've
wasn't-
only known him for 2 months. It's not even like a really
Yeah.
good friend.
Yeah.
But
he
also,
was-
fuck that. Don't pay any of it.
No,
You're not
this
the
guy
asshole.
had a history.
You were
of-
trying to
Jerod-
save this guy's
Jerod
life.
was right. Y'all
were
were
right,
wrong.
you're
In
right.
fact, if he was with this guy and he didn't call the ambulance and that guy died, he could be liable.
That's true.
The Good Samaritan law.
Gabagoo.
Gabagoo.
Reasons I think I am the asshole. His family doesn't have insurance, so I know they will be swamped with hospital bills.
So they say.
So they fucking
Reasons
say.
I am not
care.
the asshole. I have close to 5,000 saved up in an emergency fund, but I've only known him for like 2 months, and since I live paycheck to paycheck, it took like a year and a half to save that much.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
they
it's-
know that?
Year and a
I
half to
wonder?
save that much. Fuck you.
Doesn't matter.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good savings right there.
No, I feel like they might. He might have. I think they might
doesn't
know that. Like.
Oh, like he
Then
said
he's
something.
got 5
like,
grand in the
yeah,
bank.
they're like scamming.
What does it
him.
say? What does it
yeah.
say? What does the audience say? I'm really curious about
Let's
this
see.
one.
Not the asshole. What were you going to do? Let him die? His
Yeah,
parents sound
exactly.
irresponsible, but someone please do something about the American healthcare system. This shouldn't
Yeah.
even have to be a conversation. Hope your friend is doing much better.
Does anyone
They ain't
mention a
friends anymore.
scam?
It's honestly a real disgrace. I feel so bad. This is just people from England feeling bad that for people that live in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you need healthcare, fucking die or cough up some cash, bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a long thread. Holy shit.
This is a long thread because it's just people going like, I can't believe
Yeah,
this is
America
a fucking thing.
sucks. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that we don't have a war in Afghanistan, maybe we can afford healthcare.
Oh,
No.
we're gonna have a
Yeah, right.
bigger war in
Yeah.
Afghanistan.
We gotta
A
pay.
what war?
Not in Afghanistan.
Oh,
it's
bigger.
probably gonna be
We gotta-
somewhere
we
else.
gotta pay off the
Iran's
Taliban to
gonna
get our
pop
heroin.
up or some shit. China and Taiwan.
No,
China.
shit's gonna pop so
China.
hard. We're, I mean, with
I don't even know if we're getting out. Biden said today that he's considering pushing back the date for withdrawal, so we might not even be getting out.
exactly.
It might just be a fucking publicity stunt of some kind.
Well, that's why they voted on having women join the
Yeah, we didn't even do the soy boy
whatchamacallit.
power.
I know, we didn't have time.
draft.
save it for next
That's why
time.
they added women to the. They're trying to
Maybe
add women
something-
to the draft.
No, they're adding women to the draft because that's called feminism, Lauren.
No.
Equal rights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
equal,
Equal
rights.
right to die for your country unwillingly.
There should be no equal right to die. The draft shouldn't exist at all.
Well, that's one
that's
argument.
Actual feminism.
That's one argument. But the other argument is if we're going to have it, then it should include everyone.
we shouldn't have it.
But if we do have it, do you agree that both men and women should have to join it?
I just. But why?
But I'm just,
just
saying,
say
we
it's
have to say
happening.
it's happening. Shouldn't both sexes be included?
This is kind of like
She
an
doesn't
all
like
lives
that.
matter moment
she
for
doesn't
you,
wanna-
Lauren.
This is Lauren's all lives
This is
matter
your all
moment.
lives matter moment.
But all lives.
No, I just think this is such a bullshit. So I just think the idea of being forced to.
Well,
die
yeah, no
or
one's
kill-
no one's
No,
refuting
that's not
that.
the that's not the argument or the
But
question.
we're saying if we have to do that, which we do you feel like it should be men and women?
I mean, sure, it shouldn't be gender specific.
All right, there you go. Lauren supports the draft.
I don't
Yep,
support
she
the
supports
I
females being drafted.
I
Yep.
absolutely do not. I think the whole idea is fucking bullshit. I think that if you
All
don't
right.
have enough people to fight a war, then
You
you
heard it here
shouldn't
first.
fight it.
Women shouldn't fight because they can't.
What if it's on our home turf?
Yeah,
What
what-
if, what?
Yeah, what if we're fighting them over here to stop fighting them over there?
Okay, well, when's the last time you had a war on home turf?
Well, it depends. Do
overdue.
you,
The
if you
War
count
of
it,
1812.
9/11.
100 years.
Well, that wasn't a
9/11
war.
was not a war on our home
Oh,
turf.
it was. It was a war on football.
It's a war for your mind. The Flowbots did a whole song about it.
Yeah. So Lauren's getting drafted.
The
folks.
draft is bullshit for everyone.
Yes.
Can't
And
jizz-
that
she
is
can't
the
jizz
real.
in prison.
That's
She
the
can't
real feminist
avoid the
answer: is that
draft.
nobody should be forced to kill or die for their
The
country
draft
if they
the
don't
draft
want
is
to.
bullshit until we got like a Hitler, and then it's like, well, that seemed pretty necessary.
Yeah. What about then?
Not for Vietnam though. I
No,
think
not
that,
for Vietnam.
That was bullshit.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
was
jumping. I'm not
bullshit.
jumping on the Vietnam one. But
Yeah.
if there's a Hitler,
That's
I
the
think
thing.
that's a
Hey,
100%
Lauren, do you
reason.
think women should have gone to Nam? No, no one
Well,
should have
do
gone
you
to
think
Nam.
women should have gone to fight Hitler?
I think so. I think women can do anything.
That's such a
They're
weird
fighter pilots
question.
now.
It's not a weird question at all.
Yeah.
We're talking about it right now.
Do I think women should have gone?
I
to
mean,
fight?
women.
Was there
Women
a-
are in the infantry now.
Yeah.
Women are fighter pilots now, and I
Yeah.
think that's a good thing.
It is. I
Was
agree.
I think that you should be allowed to choose. I think every person should be allowed to choose whether or not they want to fight and kill. Like that's a choice.
Yeah.
That's not a.
I mean, you can be a conscientious objector. I don't.
That's true.
Yeah.
how did that
a coward.
even? How did that even work?
They just put you in jail
Yep.
for like a little while.
So
Yeah.
you,
And
so
then
you-
Lauren's back to not being able to jizz.
So, no, no,
Now
so,
somebody clean up my jizz.
so it's like,
Or they
no,
make you a photographer or something.
So no matter
Don't
what
they do that
happens,
too?
they just
I don't
steal your right to your your own person. They steal.
Yeah,
let's-
pretty much.
Still your right to
Pretty
life,
much.
Tell me
liberty,
this.
and the pursuit
yeah,
of happiness.
Yeah, what's very free about the draft, Americans?
No, it's freedom.
There's no freedom there.
Freedom
That is
isn't
the
free.
Complete
Yeah,
lack,
Hey,
freedom
Lauren,
lack of
freedom isn't free.
Costs a buck
Freedom
05.
isn't free, which I always thought that was the stupidest fucking sentence I've ever heard in my life because that's exactly what freedom is.
Yeah.
And I'm proud
So,
to be an
I
American.
think if you support the
where at
draft, I
least
think you don't
know
support
I'm
freedom. That's what I
free.
think.
Well, I think
Absolutely.
I think I support the draft when it's necessary.
It hasn't been necessary since before Nam.
But I don't know when it's going to be again. So I'm glad that they have the roles of people that they could draft in case of a horrific World War emergency.
I think the timing on this is sus, and I think it's not going to be a
Well,
horrific.
everything's sus to you.
That's
No,
true.
I think
That
it's
is
sus to
true.
be like shit goes down in Afghanistan. They're like, oh, hold on, we got the women in here now. Like
Disney's
now,
building
suddenly
robots
we have
seems
to get-
pretty sus.
Disney's building robots.
Kazi 1983 says, "Just say you have bone spurs."
Yeah. Oh, I've
She
had
does have
plenty
bone
of bone
spurs.
spurs in my
That's
life.
true. I
let
mean,
me tell you.
it seems like it's pretty easy to get out of the draft.
if you're rich.
Also, yeah. Also,
You just have
Lauren,
to say, "I'm
as
rich."
we've said before, you're too old.
Yeah.
You're
No,
not getting
I'm
drafted.
fine with it. I still think it's full. I think it's bullshit. Just because I don't think younger people should suffer because I will be fine.
The American
this is-
government says you're
This is
decrepit.
definitely coming from a personal place. I can tell by
Yeah,
the way
this
you
is
argue it.
100% personal. Yeah.
I know. I looked it up today. I saw
Yeah.
the thing and it freaked
And
me
then
out.
she
and
imagined,
I looked at the
what
age.
if me?
What if me gets
Well,
drafted?
I
What
think-
if me,
I think
though?
that's called empathy, is being able to put yourself in
Nope.
other people's places. That's exactly
But you
what
just said
that is.
you looked it up and got freaked out.
I looked it up and I
You're
saw
not
that
putting
the-
you're
I
not
got
putting yourself
freaked-
in other people's places.
I
You're
freaked
putting
out. I looked-
yourself in your place.
She didn't know that she was too old to be drafted until we
Yeah.
told her.
And
I
it's
think.
Exactly,
still
yeah.
a problem for me. That's where the empathy comes from. Is that I know that I'm fine now, but I'm still worried about it.
I honestly think, and this is definitely a controversial fucking take,
Oh, I
is
wanna
that
hear that.
I think everyone should have to serve either in the military or their country in some way.
Like a couple years
Like
service.
mandatory couple
when you
years
turn
of
18?
service.
I
Yeah.
actually don't think that's that controversial.
I think I mean it is controversial. I know because it's like everybody has to do it, and I know a lot of people that are in countries that have that because
Yeah.
there's several countries that have
Germany
that.
does that.
A lot
Germany
of
does
European,
that,
a
Israel
lot of
does
European
that,
countries.
Yeah.
I think it's only
Greece.
controversial because we actually send people to go die all the time.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
thinking is that if everybody's kid has to fucking go do it, then
Yeah.
we're gonna fight less of these stupid fucking
I
wars.
agree with you. But a lot of those places that do have like the mandatory service it's not just do military service. There are other
Yeah.
There's other
Oh,
things.
yeah,
there's
you'll
other
work
things you
in
can do,
others-
and I think that
but
they
there's
should
n-
have that
there's
as
civic
well.
duties.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
not as many of those spots though.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that's
Oh,
fine.
there
But I think
never
as
are.
long as they have that as well,
Right. Yeah. There's
I
not-
agree with you. I think that should be
It's most
a thing.
most dumb fuck poor kids will still end up in the
Exactly.
military.
You don't
Yeah.
think wormy rich assholes won't get those sweet spots every single time?
Oh, I'm an aide to the
Well,
ambassador.
but at that point, if you want to have a political career or anything, it would be like if everybody's going into the military and you're the one politician that got out of it, like you're fucked.
I don't trust that at all. Like, didn't
I do. I mean, that's
Didn't
the
that
whole idea
happen-
behind it.
Happened
didn't
with
that
Trump.
happen with exactly. That happened with Trump. No one gave a fuck that he didn't do
Well, that's
shit.
because nobody gives a
And then-
fuck
and then
about.
he
But that,
actively
it didn't
talked
happen with Trump
shit.
because that's not a thing here.
right.
But not
So it
Trump,
didn't happen
But
with Trump.
did more of that. More than that, he made fun of people who gave everything.
Well,
You're
They're
talking, about, you're
suckers.
talking about Trump being a draft dodger.
He's not just a draft dodger.
Well, he was calling the
also-
people that died losers.
Yes.
Yes.
So like people.
Well, yeah, because he's garbage.
So I'm saying that would never work in America because in America having money is what matters. That you'll get fucked. Anybody who's not a fucking a millionaire, like you get fucked.
Yeah, I
you
get,
just
I get what you're
become
saying.
fodder.
It seems sus.
It doesn't seem. It's what it is. Like if you.
I mean,
live in
you're
an
saying
oligarchy-
that the idea won't work based on nothing.
Corruption.
Yeah, based on corruption. And
Yeah.
and in my idea there wouldn't be as much corruption. That would root out some of the corruption.
Yeah,
You
because-
would hope,
because for
but I
one,
don't think so.
the idea would never gain any ground as it is right now because there is corruption.
Right.
So they would
That's
block
why
the
this.
implement.
No, I mean, people have brought this idea. I'm not the first person to bring
no,
this idea.
Yeah,
up.
that's not
Well, also,
your hot take. It's been
here's
around.
also
I
what would
agree with
happen.
it.
Here's also what happened. Rich daddy goes, "Oh, no, son, you should go into the military." And then they talk to his commanding officer or whatever. Hey, you need to put my kid on a computer back at home.
Yeah.
In the Air Force, and, then
and-
go, yeah, of course, no doubt. Thank you,
unless,
sir.
unless Rich Daddy is a decorated Marine Corps
Yeah, that's
veteran,
true.
that's like, no, you're gonna do your duty to this country like
Yeah.
everybody else in
Yeah.
our
There's-
family
there's
has
that-
done.
There's that too.
Correct. Yeah, I think John's vision of this is more idealistic in that if we were a less corrupt country where we could get this implemented,
Yeah.
I believe that John's
just
vision
want-
of like there would be high level military guys who would like I don't care that you're a rich boy's son, you're doing what
Right.
I
Right,
did.
right.
I just want the American people to give a shit about these wars more than just when the news decides to start covering it last fucking week after
Right.
fucking 15 years of nothing.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom today. I showed her the numbers of how many bombs we've dropped over the last however many
many?
years.
Like
It's in
seriously,
the hundreds of
nobody gave a
thousands.
shit about this until last week.
Since 2000, it's been 150,000 bombs in Iraq and Syria.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's like over 100 bombs a day. And my mom was like,
You could
why
get at least-
haven't we heard about this? You'd think people would be rioting over this. I'm like, yeah. She's like, who gave those numbers? I'm like, it's directly from the U.S. military. They stopped posting that when Trump became president.
But
He
it's-
stopped reporting
It's
them.
about the people who make the bombs that are making the money
Yes,
off
they're
of
making
it.
all the money.
As
Of course.
long
I
as
agree.
there are ultra billionaires out there, there will never be fairness.
It's a it's a average cost of like $25,000 per
Exactly.
GPS
You
bomb.
get at
That's
least
what it's
4
about.
ambulance rides for that.
Well, that's someone's
Yeah.
annual salary. That's a low-wage worker's annual salary right
Yeah.
there, $25,000.
And that's why you going there and dying means nothing to them because that's all you're worth.
Well, it doesn't mean anything to the people that aren't billionaires either.
Yeah.
That's
right,
the big,
exactly.
That's the biggest
That's
problem.
the fucked up part.
but the people who
There's
are
not that many billionaires, but nobody else actually
but
gives
the
a shit about
billionaires
this.
get to skip
Nobody
everything.
ever fucking yeah. Okay, so you're getting angry about it now because we're talking about maybe getting more people to go fight. But my idea is that these people have been fighting for 20 years and no one has cared. No one has cared.
Yeah, there's no
Now, if people did care, then some things might have fucking changed. But
well,
they
also
did
the
not.
news stopped reporting it as soon as it wasn't relevant to 9/11 anymore.
Well, they
Right.
stopped reporting it. Yeah, it just in general, because they'd rather
They started-
it's these
got
24-hour
tired.
news cycles.
It got tired. It was the
Yeah.
same because it was the same thing over and over
I
again.
just don't think that it doesn't matter if the majority cares or not.
I think it does.
I think it
don't-
does. I think it does.
it matters if the ultra billionaires who are fucking digging in their pockets and they're getting all this shit for free, they're the ones funding
Well,
these wars.
if-
They're the ones making money off these wars. They're the ones making it happen. Just regular people like you and me, it doesn't matter what we think. We
Well,
like
if
or
it doesn't
not.
matter, then we're already in an autocracy and we can drop it.
we
Yeah, that
we
doesn't
are.
matter.
All right. Well,
Like,
It doesn't
There we
matter.
go.
It doesn't matter.
I guess if it doesn't matter. Thank you for your service, John.
What?
Brad, you were quiet.
Yeah.
It's Something Planet Massive Media tonight.
Something Planet Massive Media.
Oh yeah.
Now, I have down here that we're going to be talking more about the war in Afghanistan.
No. Hey, John. Thank you for your service.
Thanks, man. No, I never went to Afghanistan, actually. I'm glad, too, because that place seemed like it sucked real bad.
Yeah, you went to Iran,
Iraq.
Iraq.
Yeah, wow.
I was one letter off.
yeah.
Wow.
Now Jared's in the doghouse.
Wow.
Not in the doghouse.
Yeah.
John
I'm-
helped take down Saddam Hussein.
No, it was the statue.
The statue,
Yeah,
yeah.
it wasn't
Ah,
him. It wasn't him. It
tomatoes,
was just a
tomatoes.
statue.
Semantics. Yeah.
I'm very anti-semantics.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait.
I think we all watched The Suicide Squad.
I
Yes.
didn't
We
finish
did.
it, but you guys can talk
You
about
didn't
it.
finish it,
No.
man.
I was in Costa Rica.
I
Whatever,
really
you
enjoyed
could've
it.
Sit
watched it.
still once in a while.
Yeah, I liked it.
Too busy.
Yeah.
I thought it was
You are
really good.
not too busy. What is this too busy thing? You're too busy on vacation?
Yeah.
Oh, this too busy.
I was never at a place where I could watch TV.
ziplining.
I literally didn't
You
watch
ain't got
any
a cell
TV.
phone, motherfucker.
I had to record 28 videos
wanna
of
see-
ants eating bananas.
I just
And
I
doing
want
That's
to
true.
I want to see
Took 5 seconds.
I want to like see TikTok usage
I
on
don't-
David's phone.
I don't watch TikTok.
yeah. David got
TikTok
back.
watches
Today I
you.
did.
David,
Wait a minute,
David
what are you
got
talking
back
about?
and he posted
Today-
28 videos of
It
TikTok.
was the first
Yeah.
time I did
That's all
TikTok
I
in
see.
months.
That's all I see. TikTok is from David. Is videos from him. I want to
Today-
see. I want to see your phone usage records, and I want to see how much time you are wasting
I'll look it up
on
right
your
now.
phone.
I'll look it up right
Because
now.
you say you don't have time to watch a television show once a week.
Yeah, I don't.
Which does not sound right to me.
You
I just don't- I
definitely
don't-
spend.
First
an
of all, I
hour
don't
on
have a
TikTok
place to
day.
actually watch TV.
You have a house
With where am I going to watch it?
You have a
in the
projector.
living room,
On what? The floor?
The wall.
It's not comfortable at all.
or the. I mean,
Sleep. You lay on your giant
Would
inflatable
you like to-
flamingo.
would you like to borrow a camping chair? I mean, I feel like you're
As
destitute.
Azra says, you sleep like 2 hours a day on the pool on that thing.
That makes sense.
I don't.
I don't. I want to see this usage thing. But anyway, Suicide Squad. David doesn't have time for a whole movie anymore,
Yeah.
folks. Well, you can watch half a movie once a
Yeah.
month.
I watched.
What'd
on
you
the-
think of half the
I
Suicide
watched
Squad?
on the plane because I didn't have anything else to do.
You watched half of Suicide Squad?
No, I watched Braveheart.
You watching not Suicide Squad?
They didn't have it on the plane.
You rewatched Braveheart for.
What else was I going to do?
Just
for
the
3
anti-Semitic
hours?
He had,
What were your
yeah,
other
he had time
choices
for
to
an
watch?
entire Braveheart. I mean, it's a lovely
There
film.
was nothing. It was all shit movies.
It's a lovely film.
I looked for a Nick Cage movie. They
Costa
didn't have a
Rican
single
Air.
one.
They're not known for their movie collection.
You know what I love the best about Suicide Squad?
What?
There's 3 less helicopter crashes than the first one.
Yes.
Oh.
Why are you so
Because
anti-helicopter crash?
you know,
that was
I
just-
like- I
it was,
like
it was
it.
overdone in the
It was
first
too
one.
much.
It was
It
too
was
much
too
in the
many.
first one. Brad's still an advocate for the first
How
one.
else would they explain, how to move forward in the plot? other than
Here's my
helicopter crash,
TikTok
bro?
usage
Yeah.
for the week.
I
32
wanna-
minutes.
I want to see all of the usage. I want to see what's going on here.
Pornhub.
Daily average 7 hours and 35 minutes, up 101%
Well,
from last week.
a lot of it's just open for my
well, now
work.
because you're traveling, so you don't
Yeah.
you're looking at it. But that's
Yeah,
it's a good amount.
Yeah, 7 hours. You could have watched 2.
most of it's
Suicide
messaging
Squads.
you guys or doing Slack for work.
Okay.
I had the United app open for 5 hours. That was most of it for watching those movies.
Oh, the United. You had to watch it. They didn't have a screen.
No,
You had to watch on your
no,
phone?
they have a screen, but there's no sound and no closed captioning. So what am I gonna just stare at a movie and not know what's going on?
Oh, that's
It's really
bullshit.
They
dumb.
don't have headphones?
No, they don't. It's really
So
dumb.
So you average 5 to 8 hours a week. Looks like.
Yeah.
I think that seems reasonable. So
That's normal.
I really don't know what you're doing with your time.
Working.
Yagging off.
Working too much then. Got to watch Suicide Squad. Anyway,
Suicide Squad was
Oh
great.
yeah.
that was shot in Costa Rica, I believe. No, it was shot on Corto Maltese, which is a
Corto
very real
Maltese.
place that exists.
Very cool.
I'm not sure where was it actually shot.
Studio B.
Not sure.
You have no idea.
It's a soundstage.
No, because there was some of that was real
I
jungle
love
and
movies,
stuff.
but I only love movies in the aspect of the universe they exist in. Like, I don't care about, like, the behind
Pick
the
that
scenes.
mic up a little bit.
I don't care about, like, the behind the scenes shit and, like, where it filmed. Like, I mean, I don't not care about it, but, like, I take most interest in just, like, the universe. it
I only
creates,
love
yeah.
movies in the aspect ratio of 4 to 3.
I only watch movies on the United Airlines app.
Through my cell phone for audio.
It's true.
And you only
If
watch
it's not
them
good
in
enough for the United
Afghanistan.
Airlines, I don't
What?
want to see
You
it.
only watch movies in Afghanistan, right?
Oh no, I only watched them on the draft.
On the that's
Yeah.
right. That would have been better. Sorry.
Yeah.
Draft.
Suicide Squad. I thought it was very excellent. It
I'll
was
give
a
it like
lot
a-
better than the first one.
Oh, way
Yeah.
better.
Oh, yeah.
By a billion.
It was written and directed by James Gunn.
James Gunn.
Who has done Guardians of the Galaxy.
2 and 3.
This was more like a big budget Super, in my opinion, though. Have you seen Super?
Yes, that was a good.
The
movie
one with Rainn Wilson and
Yeah. Where he
Elliot.
smacks the
Elliot,
guy with the fucking wrench.
Page. Elliot
Yeah.
Page.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that. I can't
That one where,
remember.
They're superheroes.
Well, this is when he was a girl, so there's like it's like this young girl who's like fallen in love with this person who is like pretending or becoming a superhero who's like may or may not be like a sociopath.
I haven't seen this.
Oh, you haven't seen it? It's
He wears
really
a red costume and he hits people with a red wrench.
yeah, he hits
Okay.
people, but like not like in a
Fun
funny
way.
in a
No,
funny
it's like
way.
a brutal.
Yeah.
Whereas like he's like splitting their skull with a fucking
Yeah,
wrench.
so it's a guy
It's
who
very
decides
dark.
to become Batman, and then
But he
when
has no skills.
Yeah, but he has no skills, so he just like hits people with heavy objects. But it's done realistically. Like what would happen if you actually hit someone with a giant
Plumber's wrench.
Plumber's wrench,
Oh,
yeah, a
man.
gigantic pipe
It
wrench.
should be devastating.
Yeah, it's like there's like one part where he's like a
The look on the people's faces when they
Yeah.
get hit with the wrench,
Yeah.
they're like, "What the
yeah,
fuck
like
is
you,
that?"
Lauren. He's
Dying?
obsessed with fairness and justice.
Oh, what an
So
asshole.
yeah, well, kind of, because like he's in line for a movie and a guy bumps in line,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Hey, no bumping, no cutting,
Jared.
you can't cut."
Jared, do you think he supports women in the draft? As if he's all for
Well,
equality and fairness?
you got to watch the movie to find out. David.
Oh, okay.
And no spoilers. But then he goes and
it
gets
make
into
you
his
sad?
costume in the middle of like the day behind a car, and the guy and people in line are like, "Hey, man, we can see you. We're watching you
We
do
can
this."
See you change.
Yeah, and he comes back out and he's like, "I'm the Crimson Hood," or whatever. I forget what his name is. And like, "Yeah, we just watched you." And then he hits the guy in the head with a wrench and kills him.
Oh, damn. I like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of murder in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, so
watch
that's why
that.
it's like similar to Suicide Squad
Well,
it's just
yeah.
you don't really know what's gonna fucking happen.
Did James Gunn do special?
Super.
Super, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I
That's
liked.
what he did that before Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
yeah.
That's what I liked about Suicide Squad was it felt like there was no like Disney grip on it.
There's no
so
filter.
they were able to go
Yeah,
hard.
well, and also he's using mostly characters that no one actually
Cares
gives a fuck
Yeah,
about.
so you can do what you
So he can
want.
do whatever they like. He's like, I'm gonna bring out Polka Dot Man. I can do anything I want with this character because it is the stupidest character ever written.
And
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Yeah.
I think, and it's also
And now it's like a
like-
favorite superhero
Yeah,
of
now
the year.
everyone loves him.
Yeah.
I mean, they do that everyone. They did that with Kite Man in the comic books. They took like
Yeah.
a dumb character that nobody cared
I think
about.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No.
So somebody's gonna talk. It's a fucking
I
talk
think-
show.
Yeah, I think that DC finally realized that like they can make fun fucking movies. It doesn't have to be everything so dark and like serious.
Well, we'll
or-
see if the next one is.
They didn't believe.
Yeah,
it.
I don't know.
They didn't
I don't know
learn
if James
that.
Gunn is sticking around. So like, I don't know if they're
Yeah,
gonna
but
learn
if
that lesson.
well, they need to, man. Like
They do. I agree. They do. They need to.
Not
Well, they
everything has
had,
to be the long Halloween.
They had the Harley Quinn Birds of Prey movie was pretty funny.
I enjoyed
No, that's what I'm saying.
I like
don't
that
mean
one.
I mean like they've been a little like
And then Shazam was
like
pretty
it's
funny.
like fun.
I didn't see Birds
Shazam
of
was
Prey,
a
but
little bit too cutesy for my taste, but I thought it was good, and I like the
was
guys.
more,
played the
it was
main
more
character.
kid friendly than Suicide Squad for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that's their second best movie. Is Shazam.
Shazam.
Yeah,
What
I
do we
would
think
say
is their
so.
First Suicide Squad.
There's the new Suicide Squad. Yeah.
The Suicide Squad. I like how they just tried to pretend that it wasn't a sequel.
Yeah.
We're not putting 2 on it.
I mean, honestly, that's totally fair. Like,
Yeah.
let's pretend that one didn't.
I
happen.
loved all the subtle jabs James Gunn put in there at the first Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah.
Like, there was a helicopter crash that killed Captain Boomerang.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, there's like a scene where Idris Elba, who's playing a different character from Deadshot, but it's the exact same
It's
character named.
basically the
Yeah,
exact.
blood.
DC has about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 of those guys that are
Yeah.
pretty much the same as Deadshot.
So they have the scene where like he goes and talks to his daughter, and whereas like Will Smith's character is like this great loving father who's also an assassin. Idris Elba's
He's
just like,
"Fuck you."
Yeah, fuck you. You ain't supposed to get caught if you nick something.
That was
He's like a
great.
bad father.
But then it became like a
was
really
good.
great story arc. Like
It
for
did.
the rest of it, like I thought it was really well done.
It was great.
It was
you know what?
super fun.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a 10 out of 10. I enjoyed every part of it.
Same.
I
I
watched
was
it. I
super
watched it
happy with
twice in
that.
1 week, honestly.
Yeah.
I give it a 5 out of 10 because I only saw half, but it was good so far.
King Shark. Did you see the part where King Shark was like, does anyone have any questions? Hand.
I did see that part. Yeah.
That was a that
That was
was
so
like
hilarious. I laughed about that through the entire movie.
that I enjoyed.
And,
but
the
it
lady
was,
who plays Waller is a really great villain.
Oh,
too.
she
Yeah.
was fantastic.
They made her much
fantastic.
better in the first one.
Much better, but like perfect. Just
Yeah.
like perfect.
I liked
perfect
King
Waller.
Shark, but King Shark was an obvious like great ripoff though.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Yeah, but it was James
Gunn
Gunn
learned-
ripping off
yeah,
himself.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this worked for that.
Did you-
Oh, it'll work.
Did
for
you
this."
know? You know who played King Shark?
I don't.
Vin Diesel.
No, it wasn't Vin Diesel.
I have no idea.
Adrian.
Oh, it was Rocky, right?
It was Rocky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it was
right. It was
Sylvester
Sylvester
Stallone.
was King
Oh,
Shark.
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
So yeah, get a celebrity, have him have record 3 lines, and then
You can put 'em
put
on the
their name
bill.
on the poster. Yeah.
I love. There's like a part where he's like making fun of the Avengers, where he's got Idris Elba telling each person like, oh, then when he gets the King Shark, he's like, King Shark, nom noms.
I loved it when we found out that the name of Rat Killer 2's rat was
Sebastian.
Sebastian. Whoever plays Bucky Barnes.
Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, she named her rat after the guy who plays Bucky Barnes, which I thought was funny.
Okay.
You didn't realize that?
No.
Well, it's a different universe. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, no, the actor that plays Bucky Barnes, that's the name Sebastian Stan is the name of Rat
Yeah, I
Killer
know.
2's rat. Yeah.
Well, the rat's name is Sebastian. It's not Sebastian.
She
Stan.
called him Sebastian Stan.
No. She
Yeah,
just called him
she-
Sebastian.
She called him Sebastian Stan.
I don't know. We'll have to look that one
Yeah.
up. I didn't catch if it
If
did.
they
I
did,
didn't
yeah,
catch
I
I
did
caught
not
it
catch that at all.
immediately.
Yeah, I didn't catch it because I'm not obsessed with Sebastian
Yeah.
Stan.
Seems sus.
I'm not obsessed with him. I'm just saying, like, I can remember his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
All right.
believe it.
I believe you.
I don't, but it doesn't matter.
I watched a movie called The Vault.
What's that about?
It is a Netflix movie. It's a heist movie,
A heist. I like a heist.
which is kind of
Is it
kind
with James Franco?
it's with some little British kid and
those little Brits.
it's you recognize some of the actors in it. I can't remember exactly, but it's a Spanish film, but it's done mostly in English. There's some Spanish parts in it, but it's all shot in Spain, and they're trying to rob the vault in the Royal Vault in Madrid. So apparently this is supposed to be like the most unbreakable vault in history, and nobody
Oh.
even knows how it works. But if you open it without authorization, it like kills you apparently.
Oh.
But they don't understand how it works. So what do they do in heist movies when they don't understand how something works? They get a team of guys with really fast cars and they're really good at driving, and then they do a driving sequence. No, I'm sorry. They got an engineer.
I was about to say, I think I saw this movie. Then they were like, wait, I don't remember
the
that.
Italian Job.
Cars.
Cars. No, they.
No, so they hire
yeah.
this genius engineering kid, which is it's less exciting than Cars. I'll give
Yeah.
it that. But
But the main guy is the guy from Game of Thrones, the Onion Knight.
is it the Onion Knight?
Yeah, remember the smuggler guy?
Oh yeah, that is he's the main guy. Him and the kid. I forget what the kid is from, but it was good. It was a good heist movie. Had a good payoff. Set it up for a sequel. There was treasure. There was
Yeah, it had a,
intrigue. All
had a
kinds
very
of stuff.
National Treasure ending.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I want to
because
see
it was
this.
It was like they're trying to find Captain Kidd's lost coins, and then that'll give them the directions to where to find the vault or whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, the ending was like we got the treasure, but the treasure is actually the location of the treasure.
Yeah, the treasure is the location of the next treasure.
Yeah.
So I hope they make more of these. It was called The Vault. I would give it a 7.
I only watched bits and pieces of it, but
I thought it was interesting. It was good for a Netflix movie for sure.
those were the parts that came in. I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a romance going on at the same time.
Speaking of Netflix, Azra was watching something this morning, and I caught a little bit of it. And it seemed really interesting. I saw
Yeah.
probably finished
Your
at least
sex
one
tape.
episode.
Yeah.
It's a TV show called How to Be a Tyrant,
Oh.
and it's narrated by Peter Dinklage
Peter
himself.
Dinky, the
Okay.
the Dink
And
himself.
That's
It-
maybe
it-
you should not let Azra watch that.
yeah, every episode goes over a different tyrant, and like they have a tyrant playbook that they keep
Oh,
referring
that's
to,
cool.
and tells you basically step by step what these
Ooh,
people
is
did.
the Tyrant Playbook the art of the deal?
Yes.
Oh, soy boy.
That's the Tyrant
So-
playbook for dummies.
It's the art of the deal. The movie.
No, I maybe I had a stroke. Not seeing
Yeah,
shit
you're just
about
obsessed.
that.
You're just obsessed with
It's just
Sebastian
a
Stan.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find shit
She was
on
like-
it, but I swear I thought I heard that, but maybe I didn't. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. If
you-
I
I
think
see
you-
it,
I
I
think
will
If
you
you
heard-
rewatch it, record it with your phone.
I will record it with my phone if I hear that again.
I think you heard it.
Yeah, I think you
uh,
heard Sebastian. You immediately like Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, I
might
think you
have.
heard it.
And then you
Yeah.
jilled off on the
Because
couch.
there's nothing on the internet about it, so I regret
and she
that
was
now.
rocking real hard on the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crandomaniac.
And a guard had to come clean up her jizz.
Crandomaniac says the
And his
real
name is Jander.
Yeah. Then she got drafted. She got drafted.
I felt the draft.
Yeah.
She felt.
felt a strong draft.
Crandomaniac says the real treasure is the friends we made along the way.
True.
Yes.
Very true.
That's true.
Boo.
And you can be our friend by subscribing
Just kidding. I like it.
and following
Following.
us on
And
all platforms.
Yeah, hit us up on YouTube and obviously follow us here on Twitch. We'd appreciate that.
Join the Something Planeteers.
Did I talk about the morning show last time? I finished it. It's the one with Steve Carell and Jennifer Aniston.
No.
This is a good one on Apple TV Plus that I watched when I was stuck at home for a few days, and it's really good. It's kind of like it feels like a continuation of the Newsroom. Remember the Newsroom, the
I do
Aaron
remember-
Sorkin show?
I do remember the
It was really good. You're a huge Sorkin fan.
Love Sorkin.
And so it feels almost like a continuation of that because like that didn't get into the Trump years and that didn't really get into the Me Too movement. So this one is it's like the Newsroom, but it's about the Me Too movement.
Okay.
So Steve Carell is a very likable morning news show guy,
Oh.
not unlike Matt Lauer.
A little Matt Lauer action.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Got a button under the desk. Watch the door.
that does come into
Nice.
play.
Why
They
do you
find
throw
the
your
button.
Oh,
They find the
shit.
button, and so it starts out and it's like he's getting canceled. Like people are getting woken up in the middle of the night,
Nice.
Yeah.
and the New York Times is running a story, and the network is getting out ahead of it. It sounds like a very familiar story if you followed anything in the Me Too movement, and it just goes through like how him getting kicked off the show suddenly like that impacts everybody. And then, but then at the same time, it's like him proclaiming his innocence, and then him kind of realizing that he's not innocent. And it's really good. It's starring Jennifer Aniston, Steve Carell, and Reese Witherspoon.
That sounds
with a spoon?
With their spoon.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting and tricky. Like
It's a tricky.
it's
It
tricky
looks
to
like
wrap
it was
around.
really hard to do, and there's some parts that are really hard to watch. Where you're like, holy shit.
yeah,
got
balancing the writing on that.
Martin Short plays a disgraced film director.
That sounds like a part he could play.
Yeah.
But one that is a molester and just totally gross. So it's like a
Oh.
part that Martin Short has never played
Ooh,
before.
A little Weinstein-y.
Is he's very, very
I would
Weinstein-y.
argue that Ed is a molester.
Oh, a little bit.
Ed might be a molester.
Yeah.
What's the name of this again?
This is called The Morning Show, so it's just a generic sounding show.
Okay. I'm interested
It's
because
really good.
the writing must have been they must have had
Oh,
to
yeah.
really, really think shit through on this.
Because then there's affairs that he had with other members of the staff that didn't come forward,
Oh,
and how
fuck.
they're dealing with things, and it's good because it's very like eye opening about like women's experiences in those types of workplaces, and it really like instead of reading a news article about it's just fucking depressing, but dramatized, it's a little bit more palatable. So
Okay.
so I give that I give that first season a 10 out of 10. That is a damn good show.
Nice.
Wow.
Steve Carell is a hell of an actor, and then
Yeah.
so are Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. The whole cast, really.
Witherspoon.
No.
Oh, speaking of Apple TV shows, what's that one show that you like about the guy who goes from America to a UK?
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. Apparently there's a thing at the end of season 2. They make a joke in the show about Ryan Reynolds and McElroy, the guy that plays Mac from Always Sunny, buying a soccer club
Oh, really?
over there. Yeah, which they did do in real life.
Oh, okay.
So they make a joke about that, and then as a joke themselves, they threatened to sue the show for talking shit about them, and just demanded a tin of biscuits to make up for it.
Oh, yeah, because Ted Lasso brings his boss a little tin of biscuits every morning
Yeah,
before
so
work.
Yeah, so as a joke, they just were like, "Give us a tin of biscuits, we
Call
won't
it
sue
even.
you." Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
little cute fun fact there.
All right, anybody got anything else, or are we going to get out of here? My
think
back's
I'm
starting
good.
to sweat.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it's
Oh, my
hot.
tits have been sweating this
my
whole
back,
time.
my
Yeah.
back, my
My
tits,
back tits are
my
sweating.
pussy, and my crack.
It's these lights. It's these damn lights.
My
All right,
pussy's so
we're getting
dry.
out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. We will catch you next time. We got some big announcements coming up too, so
Ooh.
make sure you follow us on social media: Twitter, Facebook. Check out our link
Do it.
tree. It's linktree/somethingplanet, and
Do
give
it.
us a follow here on Twitch. We love
Do
you,
it.
and we're getting the fuck out of here. Have a
Do
good
it.
night.
Good night.
Bye.